6:15.
Oh, really?
By the time I got back, it was all good.
Nice, mate. Nice. Bit of a touch on it.
Literally, like, we did fuck all day.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, I literally fuck all day.
I bet your main thing was just like keep an eye on Prince Andrew. Do not let
No.
him out of your fucking sights.
Literally
Keep
nothing.
him away
I
from the
swear
girls, even his
we was-
daughters. We've all seen the clip. We've all seen it.
Like, we was just meant to, like, be there in case the station got busy, and that was it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's do the intro.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Fucking hell,
Hi.
Nevo's been back 5 minutes and I'm fucked.
That's what I do.
Hello. Hello and welcome. I'm dead. Hello and welcome to RPR Round Racing Season 7 here in Miami, Round 10. I am your host, Diggs the Hobo, and joined me for the first time in forever, Nevo!
Woo!
I
Do
missed
you wanna
man.
build a snowman?
Come on, let's go and play!
Well, yeah, it's good to be back. Actually, I don't get many Monday nights at home. So,
No, literally, I said I was meant to be working at what do you call it, the Waterloo station for this the funeral thing for the Queen, and like I was like, oh, Alex, I can't make it, man. You're off in it. It's surely bank holiday. Can you make it? You went, yeah, I'll be there.
yeah.
And then we got stood down at like 6:30. I was back home by 7:30. I'm like, yes.
Oh damn.
I made fucking good time as well from the city.
Yeah, to be fair,
I
you did. I thought it would have
rushing.
been like absolute chock-a-block, man.
Yes, I did. I literally got on the train and I literally just sailed through. I was
To
like,
be
oh,
fair,
thank God for
yeah,
that.
it's pretty. I bet a lot of people decided to drive. That's because they
Yeah.
probably thought the trains would be manic, or not running.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
weren't
a
too
London
bad.
train not running would make sense.
Yeah, especially on a bank holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was calm.
That's a ghost
So
town
they got
everywhere,
home.
man. Like literally everywhere outside. I completely forgot the shops were shut today. I went to go Tesco's and I was like, oh, it should be Sunday times. Went there and then got
Oh,
a
yeah,
trolley,
just shut
turned
up.
around, mate. Everywhere around me shut. The only things that
That's
were
because you live in a
opening.
fucking God-fearing area. That's why they love the Queen.
I mean, I guess they do. Like, I think it's just about paying respect to it. Like, I was kind of proud. Like, I thought Asda would be open. I was like, oh, Asda, it's an American company. Old Walmart, they'll be open. They were shut. I was thinking, you know what? Fair play. Oh, Al Jadifa's lost it.
Yeah, I was on board with him as well. I saw him spin. Where's the Mercedes anyway? That was fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do. So Nevo's familiar with what's going on, who's where. Let's go through the tables.
Do it.
So currently, Johnny Stokes is leading the championship in the Alfa Romeo with 144 points. Jack Latest is second in the McLaren with 138.5. So Alex, we did have a Mexico race. Yeah, it went to 50%, and then there was a huge bug. So it was half points for everyone. Moyland is in third with in the Mercedes team on 129. Avi is in fourth in the Ferrari with 89 points. Scotty is in fifth at the Alfa Romeo with 61. DRT Likalala, who I believe is left, is in the Haas with 55.5 points. I do believe he has left.
Say his
we'll
name
carry
again.
on though.
Say his name again.
Likalala.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, it's
I'm so gutted he's gone. I'd love to say that name.
Yeah.
Johnny Stokes 128.4. That's a really close top three. Anyway, you carry on and then we can talk about it afterwards.
But yeah, the DXT James Out is in 7th in the Alpine of 43 points. Speed number 25 is in 8th in the Red Bull with 31. Chubb is in 9th in the McLaren with 27. Dutch Face is in 10th in the Alpine of 25. We have in 11th place, we have Rob Sim Racer in the Williams of 19 points. DXT Mr. Carl, is in the Alpha Tauri of 10 points. Al Jadifa is in 13th, his teammate, in 7 points, tied with El Stefano in the Mercedes with 7 points. Neles is in 15th in the Haas with 6 points. Mighty Evan on his return is in the Red Bull with 5 points. Erez in the Ferrari has got 3.5 points. GDC in the Williams has got 3 points. And yet to score, we have the Aston Martin team of Hud Zojo and Booker Bronco. What that does to your constructors is Alfa Romeo of Johnny Stokes and Scotty are leading with 205. McLaren of Chubb and Jack are second with 165.5. Mercedes, they're in third with Moylan and Stefano 155. In fourth is the Ferrari team of Avi and Erez. To be honest, it's Avi, basically, with Erez as 3 points, with 92.5 points. Haas are in fifth with Neles and Likalala with 55.5. Sorry, with 85.5. Alpine are in 6th with Dutch Face and James Al on 68 points. 1 point behind them is the Red Bull team of Evan and Speedy with 67. We have the Aston Martin in 8th with Hatojo and Booker with 25 because someone reserved. They got them a race win.
Nice.
In 9th place, we got the Williams of Rob and GTC with 24. And 10th place, the AlphaTauri team of Ali Difa. I've had been saying it wrong the whole time. Ali Difa and Mr. Carl on 17 points. And there we go. All done.
Oh, there we go. Nice to see Mr. Cole getting some points.
Yeah, you got a big scoring points in one race. Did really, really well.
Go on, Mr. Cole.
Yeah, the deal's still on Mrs. Carl. Mrs. Carl's in the chat. Hi, I'm Mrs. Carl. How are you today?
Yeah, hi, Miss Cole. Hi, everybody as well. Nice to be commentating for you guys again. Might just be a one-off, but you never know.
We'll take it. We'll take the one-offs. Yeah, so on this game, you'd be split. We've got reserve in of Lister. He's jumped into the Aston Martin, but he's not qualifying.
I thought you were say, but it's not really Lister. Somebody else.
Well, we never know. Lister.
You'll never know.
He was banned from our league for doing that. We're good. We're good. I think we're a bit tired, but we're all good. Moylan goes faster than 128.3 on that.
I told.
Good stuff.
So Moyland was messaging me apparently, Hobie. You're not giving him enough screen time.
Oh,
apparently,
is it really?
He was just like, you guys. He's like, when you come tonight, can you please give me some screen time? Because he feels like you've missed a lot of his best bits of racing.
Well, he needs to start winning.
Well, I also told him, he best win because I'm back tonight. But he just said, please just give me some more screen time. So here we go, on board with Moylan, who just finished his lap. And there we go. There we go. That's Moylan, everybody. Well done.
Yeah, so Erez has really struggled in this game. Like
I was gonna say, man,
Erez,
because when you were in at the points, I was waiting for Erez's name, and it just kept getting lower down and lower down. And then you said his points like 3.5 points, and Erez last season on the last game. Was shit hot.
It was good,
to be honest. Shit hot.
Really good.
Really good in qualifying. Really good in the race. So it's I was quite surprised actually to see him that far down.
Ali Diva has gone out. He's crashed the car, which means he won't go through to Q2.
Oh, you Diva! You just had to stay on the track.
You had to
just had to stay out the barrier.
Erez is going around on intermediates.
Yeah, I think this is the one thing. One thing I will say, I'm just on board with Erez. Really like the red yellow Ferrari livery.
Yeah, it does look sick.
Really like that.
Look sick.
If it's very like Valentino Rossi-esque. I love that yellow.
Wing.
Yes, the
front wing's my favourite.
Yeah,
and the rear wing as well.
Where it says Ferrari.
Yeah, the Ferrari
really good, doesn't it? I really like that.
Dry all the way from Rob.
Yeah. Oh, dry, sweet. It's actually my first time commentating Miami too.
It's quite a good track. It's
I've never raced it, never commentated it.
Not to race. It's a shit track. It's a shit track to race.
I can imagine. It has everything that I hate about tracks. It's a street circuit. I just instantly hate it.
It's very hard to overtake. So there's a lot of low traction zones. So it's very difficult. It's a struggle. The track's a struggle.
Yeah.
And I see these guys going around on the intermediates. It's not going to be fun for them. Essentially. But yeah, no, it's been a weird season. You know, Jack's stepped in as a full-time driver. Johnny's been really, really good this year. Like, so they're leading the championship 144 points. He's doing really, really well.
He looked really fast though. Do you remember we done that practice race like before the season started? Johnny looked fucking on it. To be fair, so that doesn't surprise me at all.
But he's also consistent, whereas Jack makes the odd mistake every now and then, which costs him the race. Moylan's been doing the same sort of thing. He struggled a little bit with this game, with the traction zones. He sometimes makes a mistake as he retires session, but I see in the pits, that's all good. So yeah, Moylan's struggled a little bit, but he's kind of picked it back up now. He wasn't as bad as he first was in the start of the season. He's picked it back up. Jack has missed, I think, a few races as well at the very beginning, so that's why he's kind of lagging behind a little bit. But he's not really stepped up the game as much as we thought he was going to do.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been good to watch actually. Though Lister's obviously a GP2 driver, so he's jumping in to try no assist. So good on him for trying. He's got some pace in GP2, got to say.
Moylan just says that he's annoyed that he was driving and couldn't give me abuse during the outburst of bullshit. I've got the DMs to prove it, Moylan.
Why are you lying for, Moylan?
Moylan, I can't believe you would just try and defend yourself like that. Who do you think Hobo's going to believe? Like,
exactly.
it's ridiculous.
My boy's back, man. My boy's back.
Exactly. But don't worry, Mullins, you'll get your screen time. That's what he's really annoyed about. He's just like, just give me my screen time. So he's just coming out of all these little.
He just wants the fame. That's
Yeah,
all he
yeah, he
wants.
does. He just wants the absolute fame, mate. He's just a greedy motherfucker.
I will say some of the camera angles I'm getting from this are shit.
It's been like the same camera for like it goes to the front of the car, to the side of the car, to the back to the front, to the side.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
do anything
fucking
else.
awful, isn't it?
It just
Fucking
yeah,
awful.
it just goes scrolls around the car at like every corner. It's actually pretty terrible.
Like when you get to like the slow chicane, you can barely you see the car for like a second.
Yeah, you see the
It's
car do
such a
jump up in the air, and then
yeah.
you don't see it. Then you see it coming out at the end of the corner.
It's
Like,
so bad. It's so bad. This track is wank. Not a big fan of
yeah.
this track at all. Like even like in real life, the hype was not worth it. All this hype built up for this circuit, and it was fucking shit.
I mean, honestly, any time they're like trying to hype up a street circuit, I'm thinking it's gonna be shit. The only one I like is Baku. Like, that is the
Baku,
only street
yeah.
circuit because
Although they've ruined Baku in this year. We
they
raced.
changed the corner, don't they?
No, what it is, it's they're all the same. But what it is,
Have
the
they changed it?
cars. But they haven't changed anything. Well, not that I know of.
No,
But
no.
basically, the cars this year are wider, so so Baku feels
Ooh.
more like a street circuit now. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I can
feel as
imagine.
open
The
as it
castle
used
section
to.
must be. I mean, the castle section was
It's
tight
wank.
as it was.
Yeah, it's still wank.
Right.
But like, it's not even the castle. Like, it's low traction zones. I think we did it. We raced it. It was our first official TTFL crossplay race, and I think every tier struggled like with numbers. Like not numbers, but finishing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we only finished with like 20 drivers across like 2 tiers.
Damn.
Like
Yeah,
it was
that's not good, is
nuts. There's a lot of DNF, and it was fucking trash. And there's a lot of track I love, which I was really gutted about, to be honest.
Yeah, I used to always like that. That was one track that's weirdly, even though it's a street circuit, it's one of the tracks that I actually used to enjoy the most. I never used to mind racing it compared to like, and
Other
that's
street
over.
circuits.
Yeah, not just like even over other normal circuits. You know, like there's actual proper circuits which I hated more than Baku. Baku was definitely in my top 5, I reckon.
Yeah, Baku was good, and it was just literally, it just felt awful.
Yeah,
It just
it's a
felt
bit of a
awful.
shame. So here we are coming up to the end of Q1. As you can see, pretty much everyone, wow, almost half, yeah, pretty much half that's what's left has retired from the session because obviously there's only 15 and we're doing full quali, so everyone's already through other than Aludifa and Lister.
Yeah,
Aludifa
not
crashed
sure
out
why
and Lister just
didn't.
retired. I mean, well, he
Yeah,
retired without setting a time, wouldn't he? Did he crash out?
no, he just didn't set a time. So whether Lister thought I'm going to be already through, or he just thought,
Maybe.
you know what, I'm going to sit at the back, stay out of the way because he's not used to no assist. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, because Ali Leaf has now gone out, he has gone out.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
he will go out with him. So be only 13 drivers going for the top 10.
Yeah. Well, we still got Q. Well, yeah, we still got Q2, haven't we? And then Q3.
Yeah, that's
So.
what I'm saying. But they're only
Yeah.
13 going for the top 10 in the first
Yeah.
place.
So currently, obviously, Jack at the top of the pile, Moylan second, Johnny third, Evan fourth, Scotty fifth, Speedy sixth, Rob seventh, GGC eighth, and Mr. Kyle ninth, McDutchface 10th, Avi 11th, Erez 12th, and El Stefano 13th. Obviously, McDutchface. Wait, did they set that fastest time on their inters?
Yeah,
They
I think
did.
most of they're all
They
they're all
did.
Marinters.
Yeah. So.
Jack, although not looking as pacey, like a 128.3 is only a slight bit faster than Moylan. Whether he just took a slow lap, I don't know.
Very close for the top 3 overall in the championship, and currently looking like
Yeah.
around Miami too. Could be
Because
quite an
normally
interesting race
it's
between these 3.
normally it's like in quali, like Jack's way out ahead, then it's a battle between Moylan and Johnny for the scraps. But
Yeah.
whether Jack's having a bit of a ease down. Love losing minimum 3 through turn 1 and there we go. So Jack messaged me saying he's lost the 3 temps through turn 1 and the final turn, so he's struggling with pace.
Well, I mean, I think the only best bit of advice there, Jack, really is just get better, mate. just be better. Be the best version of yourself you can be, mate, and you'll find those 3 tenths of a second.
Definitely. You get there, Jay. You'll get there. I'm sure it's only a glitch in the system.
I know, like you'll get there, mate. Like you're an alright driver, alright. With a few little tweaks, you could be amazing.
You could be like us.
You could be like me and Hobo, who doesn't turn up for races, alright.
Yes.
That's who you want to be.
Didn't turn up for fucking like one race. I think you showed up for
Honestly, fucking hell.
one fucking race. I think you showed up for.
I know. Work went
And it was hard to
mental.
bitch at drivers for like not showing up, but I've got like a DXT founding member sitting there not showing up for races either.
Oh mate, do you know the most annoying thing as well? Like when I work away, I get like no signal, like ever, other than
Mm.
sometimes in the hotel, or like if I try and like walk around like wherever I'm working, try and find a bit of signal. So nothing even like pops up, or if I send a message, some people it takes like hours to get through to them. So I just don't bother, and I'll try and find some signal later on in the day. It's
Then you forget.
so yeah, and then by then I've forgotten like what I was trying to do. It's so bloody annoying.
So yeah, we go. So like we said, we're saying goodbye to Adifa and Lister, and there'll be a top 13 shootout for the top 10. Try and get into top 10 for the Q3. But obviously we're in Q2 now.
Don't forget
Yeah.
we are
So
live on RPR tonight as well, so you
oh,
can
we
watch
are, yeah,
different
for the first
perspectives.
time.
You can get two streams on the go. You can have Hobo's DXT TV stream and the RPR stream on YouTube. So don't forget
And
that that is on.
bit of insight. This will be the last time I'll be streaming on DXT TV live because I'm going to go back to Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought, you know what, I could probably hit a bigger audience going on Twitch, and I don't use Twitch enough. Like I use it for like, streaming my own race. So there
Yeah.
will be a DXT TV live Twitch coming out very very soon, and I'm planning on bringing the graphics and all that stuff back. So there'll be loads of stuff going on mid race. We're gonna go back to like trying to do it properly because yeah, I was thinking about on the way to work. I'm like, do you know what? I would like to do this properly again because I do enjoy streaming, and I want to get I've got all this Stream Deck stuff I don't fucking use anymore,
Yeah.
and RPR that actually deserve to have the best, you know.
It's gone a bit
So
downhill since I left it on this Hobo, mate. I think that's the biggest issue.
we haven't done it for ages, mate. We haven't done it since the new game come out. I
No,
don't
no, no,
think.
no, 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 no. It's gone a bit downhill, mate, since I stopped
Nah,
commentating
mate.
for RPR.
You know, it's fucking hard to talk on your own for fucking 3 hours.
I
That's what I'm
thought I
saying.
thought you had someone doing it with you.
No, just me. Just been me. Me on my Larry, mate. I've had guests every now and then. So I think Con's come in for one, Jake's come in for one.
Yeah, but
That's
how
about
much?
it, really.
Yeah, but how much of you can't really understand what Con says, though, can you?
Not really.
The old Scottish boy.
But
No,
yeah,
I'm
it's
joking.
mostly just been
I'm joking.
me on my own.
Oh, I thought you had someone in place.
No, no, no. No one's really like
I
uh,
know I know what the
come
ip
back.
is. No one can replace me. Isn't that right, Obo?
No,
I'm
it's not.
just
I can't do it, man.
irreplaceable. It's just too emotional, man.
I can't do it.
But well, we'll just make
I'm
the
just
most out of
holding
Miami.
I'm just holding the seat open in case you ever come back.
That's it. Just keeping it warm. Lexi's sitting on it every Monday night. Just keep it warm for him. He'll be back. Alright.
One day, shut up, you'll come back.
Oh, I'm welling up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nah, but it's fine. We'll make the most of this the next like couple of hours.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to have everyone back, but the dream team back together again.
Yeah. This will be the most watched race of the RPR season until I do another one.
Yes, pretty much.
It won't be. It won't be. It won't be.
Well, I
No,
can't even fucking stream anymore. I think you're the only one that uses it.
oh really? Oh damn.
Yeah,
Sorry boys.
because Rob uses his own one as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to start streaming on RPR.
No, because I haven't got the login details, and I just basically kept doing it on DXD.
Oh, you should just use my account.
Nah, it makes
Not
sense.
that I'm talking about account sharing on an open
I
source
can't.
stream.
I share Jake's.
Alright. Yeah, well, okay. No, I mean I could give you my login details and you could put it on your
Oh
profile
yeah,
in
yeah.
the PlayStation, log in and it should be linked up to RPR maybe. Actually no, it'll be no, it won't be. It won't be. You'd have to log in for your device, like for your linking thing.
And also,
on
I'll be
PlayStation.
streaming as you.
Oh yeah, that's not. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, that would give me a bad image. Yeah, maybe not.
But yeah, so I want to get back to Twitch anyway. I want to go back to Twitch,
Yeah, that's fair.
and that'll be the way forward. I can bring back all the graphics and all this stuff I've got basically for this. I can't remember how I did it though. It's been such a long time that I haven't streamed properly.
You have to have like a little test day where you just sit around testing your streams
Yeah,
out.
I'm off tomorrow anyway, so I can have a play around tomorrow.
Oh yeah, check you out. I guess
Well,
you did have to
fuck
work today,
it.
to be fair. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of fair.
today I was on £40 an hour, so I'm not complaining.
Well, yeah, check you out, mate.
Yeah, it's £20 because it was double pay, so £40.
Nice.
And I said, stand and do fuck all. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, damn right.
And so I was chatting with like Jake and I would say Michael, but Michael got sent home. Jake and Scott and all this kind of people like we chat to a lot. So yeah, it was such a good day.
Oh, that's right.
And
I
Jake,
thought it
oh,
was going
Jake
to be
met.
proper, mate. I thought it was going to be like the worst day of your life, to be honest.
I thought it was.
When
I
you
was
told me
actually
you were
really
working, I was like,
nervous.
rip. I was literally like, wow. You're going to quit your
Yeah, I
job
thought
or
it was
something.
going to suck, but actually it was actually alright.
No, it's alright.
Yeah, Jake met Daniel Radcliffe, aka Harry Potter, and didn't know
Oh,
who
did
it was.
he?
Yeah, he had no idea who it was.
I mean,
Got
Daniel
told
Radcliffe
him.
probably like that. Probably
Yeah,
like that.
probably did.
Yeah.
But
Has
Scott
Jake
had to
never
tell
watched
him who
Harry
it was
Potter?
afterwards. No, he don't watch Harry Potter.
What? Man like Jake's never seen Harry Potter?
I think he's seen it, he just doesn't like it.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to like something to watch a film and know who somebody is.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but yeah, he don't know who it was.
But Johnny Sykes there with a 129.3, going top of the pile. McDutchface on a 130.1. It seemed like McDutchface was struggling a little bit for pace this game. Is that still the case?
Yeah, still the case. He's still struggling. He's currently, well, he was in tier 2 on TTFL.
Oh, he was, wasn't
So
he?
yeah, he was struggling for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, just true. Damn, he wasn't even tier 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even tier 1.
Damn, he's behind me.
So, I know, that's nuts. He live in race. What I don't like though in this quali is this whole tyre thing. There's no drama now with tyres. Like everyone knows.
It used to be a fun bit of drama. You could easily mix it up.
Yeah, like you could fuck someone up.
I know I did.
You did
Two
a few
people in one
times.
go, a few times.
Literally. Oh, someone else in. Jack, that's because you're shit. King Brooker all day. Where is actually King Brooker? Where the fuck are you today? Like, it's all well and good. That's firing smoke in the chat. Where the fuck are you? We need someone to earn them no points. I'm going to earn them 0 points today. Oh shit! Jump.
Coming around turn 12.
I'm actually already on board in Merlin.
13.
Actually already on board in Merlin. Just saying.
14, turn 15.
Merlin's getting the screen. Oh, also Joe apparently wants a lot of screen time as well today.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I heard him bitching a lot in the party earlier. He thought I wasn't listening, but I heard my name like 4 times. So it can't have been good.
Well, there's only one way to settle that really, and just never put him on the screen.
Well, if he does something that's actually worth watching, I'll fucking watch him.
Does he still just go like deep into the barrier? Is that still?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's not changing.
Yeah.
Typical.
No. It's that. Yeah, it always goes deep. And then
No more than
blames
around turn
everyone else.
19, 128.8. Ooh. Ooh.
I think he went faster, didn't he?
Wasn't it? Was it 128.3?
Yeah, he went faster.
Yeah, it was 128.3. But I thought it was 129.3. No, it was 128.3.
No, it was 128 because it was 128 for him, Jack, and Johnny.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, Johnny's gone a second lap slower.
I reckon well, I mean, maybe it's a set of scrub tyres. Could be.
Possibly.
It doesn't. Although it says they've only done one on a lap. Well, who knows? Moylan, tell me if that was fresh tyres or not, please.
Well, Jack's on that lap as well, so we'll keep an eye on Jack as he enters the long straight at the back.
Yeah.
James in the chat said, "Hi lads, I'm gonna be in the McLaren again." Oh, boo. Why can't you get in your own car? Get in your own fucking car.
Innit?
Why have you got to go to the McLaren?
Stealing
What
people's
car are you
cars,
meant
man. Typical
there
McLaren,
was one race,
stealing
Lee.
drivers.
They all fucked up. They was all in different fucking cars the whole day. I was like,
Really?
what the fuck is this? They're all in, I don't know what happened. I think someone got a penalty for him. I'm not entirely sure. Alpine, James. Alpine. Get in the fucking Alpine. I can't pick in Q2 on... Ah, is it? We should get here early then, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like a you problem,
You know, just make it on time.
isn't it? It's
I
coming
mean,
from Alex.
See, actually, I was about to say I can't really comment, but you know, make it on time. I was on time.
Or make it at all.
Yeah, that's something I can't comment on.
Feels nuts, man. I was literally thinking the other day that I've not spoken to this dickhead in ages. And then the same day, I thought that he texted me.
I was literally just on the way to a job, and I actually had some signal, so I was like, I need to message Hobo because I've not spoken to him in a while. And then, yeah, so I did. Just shows I'm thinking of you, Hobo. Just remember that, mate.
Yeah, I was literally thinking, I need to message this bitch at some point, and I was driving, so I couldn't do it like there and then. And then literally later on that day, I got a text from you.
Oh, there you go.
We're so in sync, that's what it is, we're so in sync.
I know.
Right, what did he say? Right, carry on, I'll slap you.
Who said that? James said
James.
that. Mr. Military Man thinks he's hard.
Yeah,
Right,
go
that's
and
it.
fucking, go and like lull up for the queen, you bitch.
Do you know, I was speaking earlier on, I don't know why the royal family gets to wear military outfits.
Well, Harry served.
Yeah, Harry, I get, right? Oh, a
Oh,
127.4 from
127.4,
Jack.
that's better.
Oh, I'm
That's
just laying
better.
down the law. Avi with a 128.31 as well. That's a quick time from Avi too. But Jack there
Yeah.
setting the benchmark super high. But like, I can understand Harry.
Who's this stranger piping up, Pobo?
He did two tours of Afghanistan, right? I get it for Harry, but the rest of them done fuck all. Like you can't count going to like a safe zone in a different country, going well done boys, thank you, like you're doing your country a great service, and then fucking off at the first sign of trouble, and then being able to wear a military
Yeah,
uniform.
didn't William just fly a helicopter around like Norwich and shit?
Pretty much,
Is that
yeah.
all he did?
He pretty much, yeah. This is what I don't get. Like they shouldn't be allowed. And also, why the fuck was Prince Andrew allowed out?
That's nuts.
Literally touching up his daughter, putting flowers down.
That's wrong.
Like genuinely, like just keep him locked up. Just keep him locked in whatever room they want to. Anyway, oh, that was a bit of leg then. I thought Jackie just hit.
Joe went deep. Joe went deep. I caught it. Nah, you suck.
And what did he say? 129.8. Not too
Um,
shabby. It's enough so far for the top 10. That's the only
James
aim.
said, who's
right
this
now.
stranger piping up, Hobo? You're a stranger, Alex.
Nice. I'm no stranger to him.
I wouldn't have it, mate.
That's right.
Yeah, Mr. Carl on a lap, well, not on a lap at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on Mr. Carl.
So
Getting the
Dutch
fucking
face on that
angles
lap
are
as
getting
well. But
trashed.
Dutch face is actually just coming through turn 7 and 8. So
Yeah, it's been a lot of changes since you last here. Like, T-Go's now merged with Xbox officially. Got a new logo.
I did see that for my brief when I actually went onto Discord for once.
Did it all time back.
So I saw that.
I'm liking the new logo. I would say that if I made it myself.
The thing is, the logo, it looks really good in big pictures, but looks shit as a thumbnail. Because you can't
Yeah,
see all the detail in it on a thumbnail. Like when I saw it on the thumbnail, I was like, I generally thought that looked shit. But then you sent me the pictures, I was like, that looks really good. But the thumbnail just ruins it. Just because you can't see everything of it. Yeah.
Don't think it trust it this one.
Yeah. That's your problem. When you look at the thumbnail, it looks like really messy. But when you look at the picture, it looks really good. So I was kind of like, I was just a bit annoying, really. Doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, the thing is, it's the best sort of option I had for it, really. Not much
Oh,
to
the
review.
picture you made looks really, really good. It's just the Discord thumbnail size ruins it.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, you can't do much with this with the Discord side, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sucks. So, let's see what Bit Dutch Face can do. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jack Segal left again. He left the Discord again.
No, did he?
Yeah, he fucking deserve it anyway.
Oh, well, he pops in and out, mate, all the time.
Yeah, always does. So yeah, we're on board at the moment with Mr. Carl. Personally can beat at
Well, Dutch
131.7.
Face is currently up on his time. Needs to do a bit of an improvement because Robson Racer's pretty close to him. El Stefano's close. To be fair, it's all pretty close actually. Getting into you gain a few tenths, you can see yourself actually like 2-3 positions upwards. So, when Dutch Face needs this lap, it's going to be. It's probably
Oh, Carl went 8 temps up, but it's still not good enough.
I think with Dutch Face might, unless he's was. Oh, I think with Dutch Face just fucked it. Coming for that really tight turn. Was it turn 14, 15?
Oh yeah.
The really tight like fucking. I can't remember the names of corners. But I think he might have just lost all the time that he had gained up on this lap. So he might have to rely
Gonna go into the pits.
on a mess up.
No, he's still going round. He must still up. Might be okay.
128, 129. He did
Yeah,
improve,
he did
but
buff.
nah, he lost. I mean, that probably cost him about. I reckon about half a second. I reckon that cost him about half a second. Could have been more actually, because he couldn't get on the power quick enough because he had to keep it out the barrier. Oh, and then he's lost it there. Oh.
We got another hater in the chat. Lexi said, "Who is that person doing comms with you?"
Nah, Lexi loves me. You know what? I even asked how Lexi it was the other day.
Yeah, you did.
When I spoke to you, I was like, "How's Lexi?" I was just keeping an eye on her, but fuck it, well, fuck you. Next time I'm just gonna ask about you and the baby.
Just waiting for her to be. I'm not in the picture anymore. Waiting for the day that I go. Well, actually, and you're gonna go.
Nah.
I'm in.
I'll just muscle her out, mate. I'll muscle her out.
Oh, else fun with damage. El Stefano's got wing damage. It missed an end
Oh,
plate.
he's down as well. Wait,
Yeah, he's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna help him.
this chicane looks fucking AIDS.
Yeah,
Every
it's
time I
so
see someone
slow.
go through it, especially that curb on the inside, it looks so awful.
You have to go through it like it's essentially like the Monaco fucking hairpin. It's just shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it's
so
awful.
pointless. It's so pointless. Like let them run. Let them have that run through it. Like there's no funny, but they got the whole car park to make a track, and they made the shittest track.
Yeah.
Like you can have free run on
Stefano's
anything.
coming in.
Else in the pits. That'll
Oh,
be.
he's going up. That's
Yeah,
El
he's picked the wrong
Stefano
way
out.
to go as well.
So El Stefano's out. That gives Rob a bit of breathing space, but GGC is out. But
I think.
he's well down on his time. Is he going to go for another?
I think
His
he
fuel
might
light's
be.
not on,
He's
so
got, no, he's 100%
yeah,
overtake as well.
yeah. So this will be the one. Can GGC knock Rob?
Oh, Rob's crashed. Rob's crashed.
Look at-
Oh, that's massive wing damage to Rob. I think he's beached.
Rob, you're
No,
supposed to
he's
crash
good.
in front of the
Good.
person that could beat your time, so they can't improve. Not behind them, mate.
And Rob's potentially going to be out if GDC can improve. He needs to find quite a lot though. He needs to find at least half a second GDC. Carl will be out as well, so Carl won't be improving. Elsfire will definitely be out, so it's between GDC and Rob at this stage. Rob will be out as well. Well, Rob will be in the pits anyway, so just GDC now. Keep an eye on him.
So see what he can do. Looks fairly steady through the first sector. He's
Fuck you,
he's
do
up,
you want to
but
be
not
single?
much up.
she's a fuck you, do you want to be single?
Well,
That's what Nemo's waiting for. I don't think that's a good thing to do.
Let me say that, Lexi. You're just forcing yourself out there. See, look, I'm living rent-free in a red, mate. I know. I mean, it's so easy. So easy. I know she dreams about me anyway, but I mean, just living rent-free.
I will say, I'm a bit peeved off that this is the first race she's actually watched because you're
and
in
I'm
it.
here. See? What am I telling? What? Look, see? The proof's in
Like,
the
she's
pudding, my
missed-
friend.
She's missed most of
Ooh!
the season.
Sorry,
Always 3
GGC
temps
was
up.
T3, yeah, almost 4 attempts up there. So she's missed it all, and I turn up, and she's like, "Oh, Alex is here. Best get on there."
Yeah, I better watch that one because Alex is there. Okay, I
Alex
see her
is
it is.
there.
El. I see her it is. Don't worry, babe.
I bet she's smiling. I bet she's smiling, isn't she? Little smirk
I
on her face.
hope the baby's awake.
She knows. She knows.
Wake up, Daddy. Wakey, 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 wakey.
Yeah.
Woo! Time.
What's this time gonna be? It's enough.
Oh,
It's enough.
It's
It's
just
enough.
enough.
GGC's done it, and he's knocked Rob out of the top 10 there. He's gutting for Rob there. GGC had an okay-ish first sector, but really made up all the time in the second and third sector there. And that's what's got him into the top 10 shootout in Q3. Oh.
So Scotty now Speedy now is just going to head into the pit. Oh, he's not even across the line. GDC. Oh no, that's a bit of a cut there, Joe. That's a bit of a cut there.
Shit, he's still cheating then.
Yeah, he's still cheating. We called that. I just treated him. Rob, get on that, mate. Rob said GDC did me dirty. He did.
Yeah, he
fucked
did.
you up.
He did. I mean, you did crash yourself, but I mean, GGC did do that.
She beat you by a less than a tenth.
less than a second, like 800ths of a second. But
It is what it is.
pretty much, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what I say.
So right now, only waiting for Scotty to retire, and then we can actually crack on with Q3.
Yep, Scotty's car's just been rolled into the pits there.
Oh, I don't understand, right? So like, he's in the pits. The quali's over. Why don't it just end? Why has he got to be wheeled back into the pits?
It should just there should be like maybe a minute at most to give like people time to. Actually, no, it shouldn't. It should like as soon as the last person's out on track crosses the line, it should just be done. Like if you're not on a lap, it should just be done. I could see that.
Shut up, shut up. I've only just joined, been on TikTok. Just remember, you wake him up. You will be covering the night shift.
Wow.
I don't think I will.
Someone
So we're
sounds a
saying
little bit
goodbye.
bitter. Jeez.
We're saying goodbye to Rob, El Stefano, and Mr. Carl. And we'll be having a top 10 shootout with Jack, Avi, Merlin, Johnny, Almighty Evan, Erez, Scotty, Speedy, My Dutch Face, and GGC.
I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, Jack found like a second in that Q2.
Jack found a lot of time.
So
there.
I mean, Moreland and Johnny. They obviously have some time in the bag, but they're gonna have to find a little bit extra to try and catch up that little gap to Jack there.
Be interesting for a race because it's not an easy track. This it's very,
I can
let's
see
say,
a safety
traction,
car.
low traction
I
zone.
can see a couple of safety cars, especially with that little hairpin. Not the hairpin, that fucking chicane. So, I mean,
I think the
yeah.
chicane's too slow for a safety car. I think safety cars are most likely going to happen in sectors 1 and 2. I think you go too
I
slow
mean,
to through sector 3 to go and earn a safety car.
I could see
It's
someone
hard
going
to make a
into it
mistake.
too hot though. I could see Speedy going in there and then just not slowing down enough and going straight into the wall.
Very true. If everyone's going to do it, it's going to be speedy.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Next said, "Oh, you will be."
Can you tell Lexi to stop
Um,
messaging me, please, on WhatsApp? Tell her to stay at my DMs. I don't know. I don't know what she's playing at.
I don't know, man. She's moving sus.
Yeah, wait, she's proper sus, mate. She
Moving
messaged
sus.
me. She's just like, oh my god, when you coming back, commentating and racing? Like, I miss you. When can I see ya? I'm like, fucking hell, Lexi, calm down.
Typhlosion, I'm his fiance, and he's baby mum. What? What? Why is that? Why'd that come out randomly? No, it's not you. The stranger piping up was fucking. The stranger one was Alex. He's on about. Why are you throwing shade at James Al?
Standard Lexi, just throwing shade at everyone. What was that? What, you say my name? Who are you?
That was
Who
actually
the fuck is that guy?
she's read a comment from 20 minutes ago saying, "Well, wait a minute, already to throw smoke out."
I like how she threw it in there. She's like, I'm his fiance, his baby mummy. Fucking, what more do you want? What more credentials? Do you want my passport? Fuck, do you want my address? My boyfriend will beat you up. My fiance will beat you up.
You fucking won't. I can tell you that he fucking won't.
And fan no battles.
I'm a lover, not a fan.
Crazy bitch.
That's so nuts. Oh, you wish I was messaging you.
Don't have to wish,
I'm
mate.
guessing.
Don't have to wish. That's why I had to
Well,
delete my.
everyone's out on
I had to
track.
delete everything. I had to delete my Snapchat because Lexi was always on it. I was like, fucking hell, Lexi, calm
Yeah,
down.
she's a bit clingy.
She's proper keen, mate.
Hobo's had a quiet day at work, and now he's gonna manage an angry Lexi. Yeah, literally, gotta manage angry Lexi.
When you have
I
to do,
literally,
you have to do
I've
that
had
even
a
on the busy
calm day.
days. Yeah, but it must be annoying having a calm day and going, oh, Alexi's at home, what's she going to moan about now? I'm joking, Alexi, I'm joking.
Oh, Avi's spun it on turn 2. So that's gonna be fun. I'm tired, no sleep. Oh yeah, that's fucked as well. Yeah, a tired, no sleep Lexi is not a fun Lexi. Which I'm back on board with Dutch Faces. He's the first car to cross the line.
Fair play.
Yeah, I've had a
I'll go 11.
fairly good day today, to be honest. As I said, obviously, I'm going to hell, by the way. I will say to everyone in the chat, I am going to go to hell. So anyone wants to join me.
I'm already
Basically,
going.
one of the staff members I had sent home today because he was late. He went, oh, the reason why I was late, because I got you a card for you and the baby. Oh, Dutch Face has gone round. Dutch Face has spun. We'll jump on board with the next
turn
one
11
in
as
line.
well.
That's gonna be Johnny, I think. Yeah, Johnny's next. So yeah, so it was. So I had to go back and get a card for you. I was like, oh, okay. So that's thanks for that. You know, that's just why I was late. 'Cause I left the house, I forgot it. I was like, okay, cool. So I thought, yeah, just wait there. I'll try and see if I can get your position somewhere working. And turns out that they didn't want any extras, so I had to send him home. I got in the car, driving home. I thought, I'll be opening the card. He put £50 in there. So I sent him home.
Right.
He got no money today, or he's only get 2 hours, but he got no money today and I sent him home and he gave me 50 quid.
Fucking give it back to me. Well, there you go, mate.
So
Sorry about that.
Going to hell. Going to hell.
Oh.
So Johnny
I
went
mean, to be fair,
128.6. Warden just smashed out 128.2. Go on.
to be fair, it's a very nice gesture from him. So obviously fair play, but he was there for a reason.
Yeah, it's true.
Fair play to him. Like, he done a really, really nice thing. He just should have maybe thought, sack
there's
it.
not much I can do.
He could have been like, Hobo, I've got a card for you and Lexi. I've left it at home this time though. I'll give it to you next time. Where do you want me? I'll be on time.
Yeah, it's very true. It's
Oh, 127.2 from Jack there. Morning with the 128.2. Oh yeah, that's a lot of time.
If someone would be nice and offered to do a night shift, then I'll be able to sleep. That sounds a bit sus. Not gonna lie.
Sounds a bit needy, doesn't it? Sounded a
Not
bit
even
needy.
needy. It's like she wants someone to do a night shift. A night shift, yeah. That sounds a bit.
Okay,
What
Lexi.
kind of night shift do you want about?
Okay, Lexi.
Working nights, yeah, Lexi. As long as I'm getting some of this OnlyFans money.
Yeah, no.
So GDC on and out lap. So he obviously wasn't happy with his first lap because he must have gone straight back in pits. He's going to try it
Who's
again. Avi's back out.
Evans
GDC.
in the barrier.
Oh no, Evan.
Coming
Where's
into
he crashed?
10-13.
His track reminds me, it's very Vietnam-esque.
It is. It is quite a bit. It's almost like they've gone, right, Baku's really good because it's got a long straight and it's quite fast. But Vietnam's also fast but really tight. And they've kind of gone in between the two and just made something worse.
Yeah, literally. Night shift with the baby. OnlyFans in your mind, mate. If it's somewhere, at least it's gonna be there.
It's the best thing, mate. Free OnlyFans.
Exactly, free OnlyFans. I don't need to pay for OnlyFans. I just gotta wait till you come upstairs every night. Free OnlyFans, right there. So GDC gonna cross the line. It's gonna be a one.
He's starting his lap.
Nothing.
He's starting his lap. It's going to be a start of his hot lap. It's going to be the start of his hot lap.
I'm so tired.
Mate,
I said that as well.
On Friday, mate, I fell asleep at 5:30 in the afternoon. I was so tired.
Oh man.
Mate, my sleep's been fucking rinsed.
You guys have to come back to racing, man. Do some reserving.
So a lot of the time I tried, mate, and then I'd by the time I got Olivia back, it'd be like 8:30ish, and I was zonked. I was just like, I can't be arsed.
Oh my god, you used to say I was tired. Yes, I am tired because I was up. I had 2 hours sleep, up at 4:30, and I have been standing at Waterloo for 13 hours. So yes, I am tired.
Well, the hookers at Waterloo now.
Oh yeah, they moved.
Nice.
We were getting found out at
Soho.
Yeah, Soho.
Makes sense. It's been like that for years. To be fair, I don't know why they didn't move sooner.
Yeah, I know. It took them a while to convince them.
You give them the money, they will follow you.
I got home. I got home at 1:30. We said goodnight at 2 o'clock. I went to bed at 2, and I woke up at 4:30. That's 2.5 hours sleep. That's what I've gone on today. 2.5 hours sleep. I've had no nap. Exactly. I've had no naps. Jake had a nap outside somewhere. He slept on the bench for a little while. He honestly God, like he was sitting with a guy called Scott, and Scott went, he's been asleep for 10 minutes. And Jake was like, what?
Jake just head on Scott's shoulder. Yeah, he's just having a nap on my shoulder. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Literally. I was, what the fuck, Jake? It's a concrete fucking bench as well. It wasn't even like a soft bench. It was a concrete fucking bench. Poor fucking you. Go on no sleep, then you can moan. Oh yeah, thank you. It's poor me. Thank you. At least he agrees. At least he's agreeing it's poor me.
Avi there.
I know, it's hard.
To the pits because that lap was obviously not a good one. So Avi will have to. He should have just enough time to get in and get out again.
Yeah, like
just
4 minutes. Yeah.
Dutch face there. Obviously needs another lap.
GDC's currently on his one at the moment. He's got who's just ahead of him. Oh, he's got really wide there though. That's going to cost him a couple of attempts going through the tight section of this track in sector 3 onto the shitty hairpin, or the shitty chicane. Got a Red Bull ahead of him, so he might be getting a toe.
Actually going for it? He's not going for
he is.
it. He's got his 130.1, but nah, he wasn't full throttle then. I wonder what he's doing. His fuel lights. Nah, he's done his lap.
I think he's going.
Nah, not now. Look at the time. He's not going.
No, maybe not.
He ain't going. What's Moylan doing? Sorry, Moylan wanted more screen time. Oh, he's gone wide as soon as I switched to him, but and he spun it. See, this is why you don't get screen time, Moylan. That's the reason right there. So that was his chance to try and pip, try and get closer to Jack there. So I can see him maybe backing off, trying to go again. He's not going to have enough time to come in the pits now. That was spinning.
Yeah,
his
the DRS is flashing. He's turned it off.
Yeah, so he's going to
saving the DRS now.
Try and save some fuel, get his DRS back up. What's Johnny doing though? Johnny's on a lap. I've been on the cockpit view for far too long.
Let's have a look. Who else we got close? Johnny's quite far away. Mr. My Dutch face is 18 seconds up as he goes down the home straight at the back. Massive improvement.
We did it, what, done to 205.999, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
999.
99.
Not my kind of Paris.
Right, Johnny Stokes is up
A bit
his time
twitchy
as
on the exit
well.
though. It's going to cost him a bit of time. Bit of fishtaily.
So he comes round,
Across the line.
turn 19,
129.4.
up to
Could have
5th.
gone faster there. Could have gone a lot faster, I think,
It's
there.
not bad though.
Who
Here we
spun?
go. We got Johnny now as well.
Evan spun again. Same
Coming
place
through
as
turn
before.
19. What's it going to be? It's not going to be a 127.2, so it'll be a 128.2. So at 128.291, enough to get him third position, not enough to pit Moyland. Moyland's about, has started his lap there as well, so this will be his final lap. Can he get any closer to Jack?
Scotty's restarted his lap as well, so Scotty's on a lap now. Speedy is about to go round for his out lap at the moment. He's got loads of time to get round, so hopefully he can get round in time. Avi's done the back straight. GTC is also on the entering sector 2 at the moment, so a little while. And Jack is entering the shitty chicane.
I wonder if Moyland's going to... He should have enough fuel. Oh, he's down on his time
He's
though.
slower as well.
Almost 2 tenths down on this. I mean, he's got
He's
tyres
got
on
to
which
lose
has
a lot of tyre life. Oh!
That's Scotty.
Scotty's crashed.
Oh, Scotty.
He won't lose any places though, because obviously he's set his time now. It is Q3.
Yeah. It's down to, we'll see what Avi can do. I think Avi just started his lap, so we'll see what Moylan's going to do. See if we can see the split time in the sector 2, see if he's made up any time. Cuts the chicane quite nicely there. Coming through, what's it going to be?
Evan nearly hit Scotty.
Oh, he's up, but only a tenth and a bit, about just over a tenth and a half up on his time. He might get into the 127s, but unless he has a really, he's getting a nice slipstream, no, down a big straight. Oh, look at that slipstream, beautiful. That might gain him actually a tenth or two maybe. And he comes in to turn 17. Round turn 18 and a quick turn 19. What's it going to be? A 127.990. So it gets into the 127s, but doesn't get close enough to Jack. He's going to have to hope. Let's see where Avi is. Avi is now coming into turn 14 and 15, which is the little crappy chicane. Round turn 16.
Well, you
now,
could have had a nap,
straight.
but you wanted to do comms, so don't moan. You're tired. That's your problem.
I mean, have a nap or speak to me. I mean, weigh that up, Alexi. Like, it's
come on.
no-brainer, It's a no-brainer.
I couldn't not commentate with Nevo, man. Exactly. Come on.
Exactly.
Like, do you know us? Like, seriously.
Exactly. She does it. It's like she doesn't even know us, mate.
No, I know.
Doesn't have paid no attention.
Does she not know that you come first? Like,
exactly.
you were here first?
Exactly. She should know this. Oh, and Avi there with a 128.4 lifts him up to 4th position.
That's a good play. That's a good
nice
place
little
to
time
be.
there, considering he only had like a one-shot wonder for it. After
Jack
his
be
mistakes
next on across the line, and Jack's 2 tenths up. Jack could be in the 120,
is he gonna
126s.
Is he going to get it? Can he get to the 126 and be over a second quicker to the second place man? These guys are going to need some serious race strategy or just race pace to try and match Jack.
That's the problem, is there's no strategy involved. Everyone's on the same strats, and it's a 126.8.
Ooh.
That's redonkulous time.
Naughty.
Get a fucking room.
Alright, fine. Well, I'll tell you what, Lex, if you leave that one, I'll come in.
More ways than one.
Hey, bunch.
On board with Johnny Stokes. Is he able to get anywhere near the time of Moyland or anywhere near the time of Jack? We'll see as he comes round the final couple of turns now. I don't think he is. He's already down.
Oh, Johnny Stokes is like 8 seconds down.
He's coming to the pits.
Yeah, so Speedy done a bit of an improvement, 129.7, but not enough to lift him up any positions. A Dutch face there, obviously in 7th for the 129.4. Erez 6th position qualifying. That's a good little place for Erez there.
Not too bad. Hopefully he can keep it up in the race and not make a mistake.
I mean, if you look from like 2nd down to like 5th, it's fairly close. Fairly close from 2nd to 5th. And then you've got you got like a 9/10 jump to 6th, but then you've got 6th, 7th, 8th, pretty close. 9th and 10th pretty close, and obviously you got Jack out in the lead by over a second, which is just absolutely filthy.
Yeah, it's quite nuts. This is the biggest split we've seen in a long while. 4 seconds separating 1st and 10th. That will wrap up the quali for Miami. So there we go. Your starting lineup. I'll let Alex do it because I've not done it for ages.
So starting lineup for the Miami Grand Prix will be on pole. We've got Jack Later. Second, we've got Moylan. Third, we've got Johnny Stokes. Fourth, we've got Avi. Fifth, we've got Evan. Sixth, Erez. Seventh, McDutchface. Eighth, Speedy. Ninth, Scotty. And 10th, GGC. So as you can see there from the timings, 1.1 seconds difference between first and second there. And obviously then it closes up a little bit. But yeah, Moylan and Johnny are going to have to pull out the stops a little bit.
It looks
They're
like
going to
it's
have to
going
do
to
something
be
fancy.
Jack on his own, Moyland potentially on his own, and then like a little battle between Johnny, Avi, and Evan.
Well, I could see a battle between like Moylan, Johnny, Avi, and Evan. Like they're all pretty close, you know, like within like 6/10 of a second. I could
And
see
then
that
you've
sort
got
of
like
battle.
the
But
likes of Erez and Dutchface and Speedy all very close together as well.
yeah,
There's a lot of mid-pack
it's going to be
battles, I think.
interesting. I think there's going to be a safety car or two, maybe some virtuals. Like it's all gonna mix it up a bit.
I think there definitely will be, especially around here. Then I come from nowhere. Oh yeah, don't forget you've got James Al in the game as well. And obviously Lister's got some pace. So he has GP2. I don't know what he's going to be like with no assists, but it'll be interesting to see what he does in this race. So two unknowns, really. We don't know.
Scotty
We don't
Harris
really
has
know
left
about
the
Lister,
session.
and so is Scotty.
Can you get invited back in?
I don't know who hosted.
I don't know who hosted either. Oh, I can imagine the Scotty hosted. I think it's Rob. Is it not Rob?
Rob normally hosts it normally. I can get an invite quickly back into him. Still online, so I might just be kicked out of the lobby.
Yeah. So we can get him back in for the start of this race.
So while these guys select their setups and their tyres, and their strategies essentially. Rob, I wonder, have you done it properly this time? Are we going to have an immersive pit formation lap, or are we going to go back to broadcast and we've got to hear Shitty Crofty's voice?
Oh, I don't want to hear Crofty's voice, not over yours and mine.
I know, you got to fucking mute him. So annoying to listen to.
Lobby updated. He's just changed it, has he?
I'm going to change it.
Yeah, I just see lobby updated popped up on my screen. I was like, he's just quickly switched that around. Those starts.
It is actually my favourite parts of this game, having to drive onto the formation lap.
Scott Harris isn't.
Scott is having. He's having issues. Uh-oh.
I've got issues. You got them too. So here we go.
Oh.
15 to 16.
Oh, hang on a minute. It's immersive! It's immersive! They're riding onto the pits! A wild Lexi has just entered. And she's not looking happy because the bed is a mess.
This flea. Alright, yeah, but doesn't she spend all the time in the bed? That's her fault, isn't it?
The bed's the best because I put my shit on it.
Like, Lexi, why are you not cleaned up for him?
Yeah, Alex said, why haven't I cleaned that for me?
Ridiculous. He's been at work all day. He's been busy all day, and you haven't even cleaned up his bed.
I think she's at breaking point.
She's just gonna get a bin bag, fill your shit in it, throw out the window. There you go. It's off the fucking bed now.
You can get the fuck out. It's my house.
Just come down to mine, mate.
Yeah, I've got a car. It's all good.
It's fine, mate. Got a spare room.
Take the baby.
I'll put Olivia in the spare room, and you can sleep with me.
Yeah. Oh god, I'll stop yawning. So, tyres. Just have a look at tyres. It's not going to be very interesting because everyone's picked the same.
Boy Harris is back in. Let's hope he actually stays in this time.
Fingers crossed. So, majority are picking medium. So Jack
Jack's
on the hards.
hard.
Yeah. Moylan's Johnny and Avi on the mediums. Evans on hard. Erez is on medium as well. Dutchface on hard. Speedy on medium. Scotty and GDC on the hards. Rob's El Stefano on mediums. Carl's on hards. Al Jadifa, Ali Difa, Lister on mediums, and James Al on the hards.
Okay,
there we go. It's one-stop strategy. Medium to hard or hard to medium.
But the thing is, the pace that, I mean, obviously the warm-up could be an issue for Jack, but the pace difference that Jack had over the rest might negate the speed advantage of the mediums. The only thing that's saving grace for the people on the mediums behind him is the warm-up time. It's going to take less, obviously, for them to warm up.
Oh, Johnny Stone's got a disqualifications. It's got a couple of... Yeah, a bit of a pushback. But also the guys are quite far back. Like James Hour is just joining the back of the fit pack now.
Yeah, so
GGC
helping,
also
Jack
disqualified
out.
there.
Carl
Carl
getting disqualified.
disqualified. Oh, James Hour just gets that car stopped in time.
Here we
Oh,
go.
leaving the capable hands of Nevo.
So it's 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. Who gets a good start? Looks like Jack comes across the cover of Moylan. Moylan switches to the inside. Benetton outside for the corner, and they're side by side. Oh, but they just about get away with that. Maybe a little bit of a rubber touching, but Moylan manages to pip Jack off the line there. That's probably down to the tyre difference there, but that's exactly what Moylan needed to do: pip Jack and then try and pull away and just use those mediums and get as much of a gap as possible while Jack's trying to warm up them hards there. Johnny done a decent enough start, still in third, Avi fourth, fifth is Erez.
Oh, this has gone round, so he's struggling already.
Carl's down to 15th. Carl had a bad start, but then he was kind of in front of people that had medium tyres, so these mediums actually paying dividends for majority of people that are on those tyres compared to the hard tyres, although McDutchface and Evan have held off El Stefano so far. Jack, though, right on the back of Moylan again.
Yeah,
and McDutchface has made the move on Speedy. Or just about. Just managed to slow it down there and has taken that 6th position from Speedy. And now I think Speedy might be under a bit of pressure from Evan, but then Evan's got El Stefano. Oh, was that a bit of wing? That is a wing. Speedy's lost his wing.
Oh,
Speedy has no wing whatsoever.
GGC's going to overtake it as well.
No,
the inside.
I think Speedy came together with Evan because Evan's got no wing either.
Oh, that'd be a big loss for them. That's 2 Red Bull teammates.
Yeah, I think they went in there side by side and take out each other's wings.
It's only a VSC as well, so it's not going to gain them.
No.
That's not going to help them particularly, is it?
Scotty now's... Well, yeah, he can't even overtake. He's just got to stay behind these cars. Well, VSC will save him that.
Oh, so Evan's going to get held up massively by his teammate as well.
I would have overtaken him. I would have overtaken Speedy in that case and just taken the penalty and just gone in the pits first. Because this is going to hold him back like what? Probably. If I was Speedy, I would purposely not hit the timings, so you get like a 6 seconds pit stop. Just be like, I forgot to hit the button.
Oh, that's a big L for him because he hasn't even moved yet. They've only just got the wing out.
Oh,
he's going to be so far behind, so far last.
Yeah,
and the safety car, the VSC's been released as well.
That has killed Evan massively. So on the restart there, Moylan still in the lead, followed by Jack, but Johnny Stokes is on the back of Jack as well. What Moylan needs to do is kind of really late at the brakes there from Jack. Jack's got so much more pace through there. He got it stopped perfectly. He broke so much later there than Moylan, and on the harder tyre. Moylan needs to back Jack up into Johnny. Let Jack trying to come under pressure from Johnny. I don't know.
The thing is, Moylan needs to gap him. So he needs to get that second up so he can actually use Johnny's DRS against Jack, so Jack doesn't get anything back from Moylan. But the problem is he can't really do anything. Jack is
slipstream's looking good for Jack.
Yeah, he's really powerful around here.
He's also so much later on the brakes. So much, like every corner you see the gains that Jack makes over Moylan. Moylan, you got to brake later
as well.
Someone do tell Moylan he's got to brake later. There you go. Look at that.
Shows there, Avi's at the fast lap there.
The old slipstream, and Rob gets past GGC.
DRS is enabled this lap, so it's the problem now that Moylan's going to face. He's starting to gap Jack a little bit. 7 temps now as they go through sector 1. So a bit more for Moylan to gain, so he can save himself a little bit. Put Jack under a bit more pressure.
I've told Moylan what he needs to do. I'm watching what you're racing, Moylan. You just got to brake a little bit later going into some of these slower corners, mate. Jack brakes probably, I don't know, 20 to 30 yards later than you, and it makes a massive difference. If you start doing that, mate, just take a few more risks. You'll get the gap you need.
Yeah, he definitely does. And also, we got a little battle at the back with Rob, Audi Defa, and GDC. We'll keep an eye on that, but we are concentrating primarily on the front 3 here.
Yeah. Scotty is close to El Stefano, though. I reckon Scotty will be looking to get El Stefano really, really soon now. Coming down into turn 13. And Scotty's all over the back of El Stefano through 14, 15.
3 seconds.
Here we go. This is going to be it. The big slipstream down the long straight. Exiting turn 16 now on the run down to turn 17. Has Scotty got enough straight line speed to be able to get him here? DRS wide open. moves to the inside, and gets the job done nice and easy coming down into turn 17.
Yeah, it's a great move there. GGC is a bit too far away for Ali Deeper to make a move, and that's better. Look at the gap between Speedy and Evan with the rest of the pack. They are so far behind.
So behind. Look out, like Avi's been gapped as well. He's 1.2 behind Johnny now. They were all really close.
Jack's reeled in Moyland again. They're back to being 4 attempts now.
That'll be the, well, that's just, Jack's tyres coming up to a bit of temperature now, lap 4.
Yellow flags are waving at the back. Who's spun? Ali Deeper's gone round.
Yeah, it's Ali Deeper.
I will say this is doing fairly well, you know. I bet he's in 12th. He's doing okay after the first little incident he had. He's doing fairly well.
Yep, keeping it steady. He's got Carl behind him. But we all know Carl, if he gets a sniff of a gap, mate, he's taking it.
Oh no, it's a mistake from Moyland.
Deep. Moyland's gone deep. He's done a speedy. And he's lost out to Jack and Johnny there. And Avi's right behind him now. I didn't mean break that late, Moyland. I think
he was trying to cover off Jack, and it kind of got a bit unsteady on himself. So it's cost him a lot there. What? Dutch face, another penalty. 3 seconds again.
Come on, Dutch face.
He will have DRS though, Moyland. So he can be in this battle still with Jack and Johnny. So he's not lost out as such yet.
The only issue there is if Jack starts pulling away. You don't want Jack to pull away. If he starts pulling away, I mean, I have seen him make a mistake, like a big mistake, once he's been out like miles in the lead before. But it's rare. If Jack starts getting away and he's allowed to just like spread his wings, he's almost uncatchable when he gets in his groove.
Yeah, that's all he's got to do is find that rhythm, and that's when Moyland and Johnny are in a big lot of trouble.
Feel the rhyme.
So looking at battles as well back, James Al is ahead of El Stefano and Rob. They're very close behind him, and also Dutch Face is right behind Erez as well, so keep an eye on that. Erez doing fairly well up into 5th. I hope he can get some good points, hopefully. GT's out. GT's have crashed.
Wow, yeah,
GT has crashed.
He has crashed. It's right into the barrier. This is
full safety car.
Full safety car.
Full safety car.
There we go.
Oh, he hit him there. Speedy beats out safety cars. Hopefully the car's been cleared up. I don't think
Evans
it has yet. Be careful, Joe.
Evans coming in.
Joe avoids
He's going to come in probably for a set of hards for now.
Yeah, hards to the end, I think. Would be the best option, I think.
Yeah, for now. Try and get him warmed up a little bit underneath the safety car. Oh, he's a new wing as well, actually. So it's actually perfect for Evan.
Evan needs a bit of a collision.
Yeah, it's actually safe because it's going to bring him right up to the back of the pack anyway. He's got a fresh set of tyres on. Or well, a 1 lap old set of tyres.
Or freshish, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do much. Didn't even do a fast lap on those for that 1 lap either because he lost his wing. So
this is the problem that Jack's going to face now. What will Johnny and Moyland do? Will they pit in for a set of hards? Sorry.
Yeah. See, Jack can't really do anything.
Stay out.
Jack has to stay out. But then if anyone else pits, they're going to be further down. And they say,
they're all going in. They're all going in.
Johnny's in.
Avi as well. Avi stayed out. And so is Erez.
I have noticed Avi likes track position.
Yeah, he does.
Like we've seen it a lot. Like everyone else will pit in and Avi will stay out to try and get that track position. He wants to try and he likes just going, getting the use out of the tyres that he's on, and then pitting like at the end of the life rather than taking like a free pit stop. He'll do it like maybe at the end when everyone switches to softs, but he does usually prefer just to stay on the tyres that he's on unless they're knackered. So where do they feed out though?
They're behind El Stefano and Rob.
Okay.
It's not the best place, but it's not the worst at the same time either. There's a couple of medium runners ahead of him, so you've got 4 runners ahead of him on mediums. So you're guaranteed to gain them at least.
Yeah. What it does do is give Jack a bit of breathing space. I mean, obviously Avi can pressure him, but it does give him a...
By the time this safety car ends, those mediums will be ready to change. I think it probably would have been a better idea for Erez and Avi to pit for a fresh set of boots going to hards.
Yeah, well, I don't think Avi and Erez chat, do they? So you kind of almost... I mean, the gap was quite big between Avi and Erez. It was like, I think, about 4 seconds. So Erez could have pitted, but sometimes you just think, oh, is he going to pit, is he not going to pit? Because you don't want to be held up either. So maybe he was wondering if Avi pitted, he might be held up.
A bit of a risk. Lister stayed out as well, so did El Stefano and Rob.
Yeah.
Not the best, not the worst of ideas, but it's a difficult situation because it's a bit too early for mediums to the end. But Safety car comes out near the end, they can go on to a set of softs potentially.
Yeah, it's kind of early safety cars are always a bit of a pain in the arse. I mean, the hards are pretty good in this game, and they last a long time. So if you're not on the hards, you can just be like, you know what, I can go to hards now and probably get to the end of the race, pretty much at any point. But when you're already on the hards, you don't really want to get rid of them
This
because
is
your
what I
other
miss
cars aren't going to
about
make it long enough.
the old quality session, because right now like there'll be drivers
Yeah,
that are on softs and like they would have to pit, and but right now
yeah.
everyone's on the same sort of strategy no matter what they do.
I
Like they're
do
all
feel
on
like now
mediums.
the softs don't really get utilised in a race.
They don't at all.
It's
They're
unless
useless.
there's like like a late safety car, people will stick on the softs because the softs don't last long at all. So now you don't really get that. It's all pretty much you either start on the mediums or you start on the hards. And if there's a late safety car, or if you just you just mess up your race and you just go sack it and pit late, you don't get to see the softs like ever.
I say you might as well go back to this time where all the tires are the same. You only get one set, and one
Yeah.
compound. Like, what's the point in having all these extra sets if you can't really use them?
Well, that's it, innit? It's a bit pointless.
Well, there we go. So we're just waiting now for, I think it's Evans to catch at the back of the pack. The worrying
Yeah.
thing is though, Evans going to be going full chap to try and catch up, and those hards are going to get eaten away.
Yeah, but he also needs the temperature for him, so he'll actually be better off if he catches up to the back of the pack. By the time the safety cars, it starts thinking about coming in, he'll have a nice set of warm, toasty hards, and everyone else will be on cold tyres.
It's very true.
It's going to be close, though. I don't think he's going to catch up in time. I mean, maybe. But I mean, see this slow section, you don't really gain that much in a safety car because it's a slow section. So you can't really gun it around there. It's not like, I mean, back down the back straight, obviously, he'll be able to catch up. But is he going to catch up enough for it to decide to come in? And then Jack will
I
have to
think
do a
Joe
last
would have been
minute
better off
hold up.
pitting as well. I think Joe should have pitted for a set of hards.
Yeah, see, Joe usually would do that. Joe usually comes in early and goes for like a set to the end sort of thing. So I'm quite surprised he hasn't.
Well, I wonder if I think safety car will stay out another lap. So I think Joe might be a better thinking. Do you know what? I might actually come in. He just caught up to the back now, so
Unless he just wants to get the most out of these mediums, try and get through. He's thinking he sees LUD from Carl on hards. Maybe he's thinking he can gain a couple of positions.
true. Well, he'll have to pit eventually for a set of hards, so it's not really helping him as such. Oh, he is coming in. He is coming in.
I think
Set of hards for Joe. Oh, hang on, someone spun. Lister's gone round.
Lister, yeah, I saw Lister at the back. I was thinking, I thought he'd come into the pits, but Lister's round. So I wonder if Lister will come in now. Lister should probably just come in for a set of
No, he
hards.
stayed out. Yeah, he stayed out.
Okay. I mean, if he's trying to find his feet on no assist, it's probably better off just. You don't want to switch to hards if you're struggling. When you're trying to get to grips with things, the hards not that hard to be on.
Got to use them at some point, so you're probably better off to use it now while you've got safety cars to get your tyres warmed up. Safety car, we'd imagine, will come in this lap, so these guys will start to get their tyres warmed up, get it ready for the restart. So James Owls did fairly well as well. He's up to the 6th from starting 16th, so up 10 places, so it's very good from him.
Yeah.
But a lot of drivers behind Johnny have pitted as well, so you've got obviously Johnny, Moyland, Ali Defa, Evans pitted again, Speedy's pitted again.
I wonder if Jack's going to try to go to like lap 21, 22 and then go for softs.
Potentially could, if he could save these hards a little bit now under the VSC, and the safety car as well.
Well, that's the thing. He had a bit of a let off under the VSC, and he's had we've had 3 laps underneath the safety car.
Yeah,
almost.
full 3 laps.
So, oh, Jack's round. Jack spun it.
Oh no, what's he
spun
done?
it on the safety car, and is he gonna? And he's behind El Stefano, and we know El Stefano likes to play the old team game. Does he have to give the position back? Oh, El Stefano, I think, has to give this position back.
Yeah,
he does.
He has done there.
So Jack now behind James Owl.
That's a real big
loss. Not the
loss
first time. I don't think that's the first time we've seen Jack spin under the safety car.
No, it's not. Lucky he's still be in the race, to be honest, though. No damage by the looks of it, but
No,
seems like he's in this lap.
He's still in front of Johnny and Moylan though, but now he's a lot closer to them than he was beforehand. So now Avi takes control of the race. Him and Erez staying out on these medium tyres have ended up pretty well off, and it looks like Avi has gone.
Yeah, the Ferrari strategy's paid out for once, which is good for them.
Well, yeah, it's because it's not the actual Ferrari team. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they'd be
exactly.
screwed. They would have picked him 3 times already. So there
So
we go.
Erez, it's going to be the best rear gunner he could possibly be to try and help his teammate. Avi's already a second away. He's already
Yeah,
gained a second on his
yeah.
teammate.
Avi got a really good start there. I think. I don't think Erez thought he'd gone then, because obviously he went on the corner. I don't think Erez realised straight away that Avi had actually gone. So the gap now 1.6 seconds. Avi really moving at the top. The Dutch face following Erez. Those hards again might struggle through
Oh,
the first
Jack
lap
is
or
definitely
two.
struggling. He's going really wide on a lot of turns now.
I mean, he just had probably cold tyres to then spinning and having like really warm rear tyres.
Or is Moylan going to make a move on Johnny's? He's going to make a double move potentially because Johnny's going
Oh,
round
straight down the
the
middle for
outside of
Moylan there. But
three wide.
Johnny's on the inside. Moylan's now going to have the inside line for this corner.
Oh, what a move.
Beautiful there. They're still pretty close though, but I think Moylan... Oh no, but now Johnny's got the inside line. And then, he's given up. He doesn't want to, you don't want to be going side through turns 14 and 15 there, that little chicane.
That was a great move from
Yeah,
Moylan
really nice
there.
dump from Moylan there.
And
And now
Stefano, I
Stefano,
assume, will just let his teammate pass. He won't be fighting this too much. And he's straight away.
Going to the inside, but then Johnny's going to try and get the slipstream off of El Stefano, and El Stefano gets the slipstream back off of Moyland. Going to cover it off. Look at his teamwork. He's going to try and hold Johnny off there, right up the inside. Holds it still. And is he going to retain the position? He's doing some really nice defending there, and he has made it stick for a bit longer. That's going to give Moyland a little bit of breathing space. The gap already almost
Not
8
much
tenths of a
though,
second.
because
But
Johnny's already fast.
yeah, Johnny got a really good exit. El Stefano had a bit of a compromised exit there. Johnny used that really well and manages to get past El Stefano, but nice little bit of work. Did give Moyland a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah, that was a great teamwork there. Great teamwork.
Jack's in front of James Al now, so Jack's gained the position.
That was just a little swap.
Yeah, most likely.
Oh no, actually no, it wouldn't be because James is not actually in the McLaren.
Well, maybe, yeah, but James probably might be thinking, oh, it's Jack, and he'd rather follow him than hold him up, maybe.
Yeah, try and hinder him.
Yeah.
Because his teammate is, and the Dutch face in third.
Oh, Dutch face, you mean second? Because...
Oh, no, he's gone wide.
He's really wide there, so... Oh, that's cost him big time.
Lost the place to Jack as well.
Yeah, lost the place to Jack there, so that little going deep there has cost him a couple of positions.
Is he going to let Johnny through? Sorry, is he going to let James Al through to potentially not hinder his race? Because they are teammates. Obviously, they are in different cars because of James joining late.
I don't think so. I don't think the Dutch face is going to let him through.
He doesn't look like it at the moment. Yellow flags waving again. I believe that is Carl, who's had a little bit of a spin. And it
Carl.
has no damage by the looks of it, though, so he should be okay to carry on.
Oh, Carl.
Beatty's making a move on Lister as they go into the biggest hairpin on the circuit.
Avi is 3.7 seconds
late on the brakes. They're speeding on, trying to go to the inside. Big crash, though. That's Evan and LED for getting tangled up. LD's got damage, so he's going to have to go into the pits. That's helped out Speedy a lot because he just made the move on Lister, who was kind of stuck behind that little battle and the two stricken cars. I think Evan got away with that, though. Did he get damage? I think he's okay.
Rob's pretty close to the... Well, actually, he was a bit... He's lost a little bit going down that little bit of a tiny little straight, but he was kind of closing up on El Stefano. Still is closing up again, coming through all these little corners, these fast corners, catching up quite a bit to El Stefano. So, might be looking to make a move on him maybe this lap, down the back straight, possibly.
Jack's going to make a move potentially on Scotty as they go down the second DRS straight on this track. Going around the outside. Can he get it stuck? Yeah, he can. Simple move there. And also Moylan's going to stumble over Dutch face. Bit of wheel rubbing as they go around the Vietnam-esque corners. But it's Moylan's place all day long.
Nice overtaking there for Moylan. That's getting him up there. I think he can... I mean, when you're looking at the gaps, you can see how close Jack is now as well. Like,
Yellow's waving again. His Lister's gone straight on.
Yeah.
He's okay though. I think no damage. Just went outbreak himself a little bit, but he's okay.
That's like the only corner which has a bit of runoff, so it was kind of lucky that it happened there.
It's also doing fairly well though. He's still in the race. 11 laps in, he's still in it.
Yeah. LUD for there for a set of softs. We've got Johnny. What's happening to Johnny Stokes? James Al's going. Okay. James Al
made a move on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flags are waving again as well. So safety car is out again. As Lister is out of the race. Lister's crashed in the hairpin.
Jack had to let Ares back past him as well there because he overtook a... Oh wait, no, he's getting it back past. Okay, so he did get it. So Jack managed to
Jack.
get past Ares, but then I think they have to give it back. I think yeah, no, yeah, he gave it back, and then Ares gave it back, and then Jack gave it back to him. It's like, no, you have it. No, you have it.
Lister dropped it on the start of the long straight at the back. Put a bit too much acceleration down, and he's lost his.
The exit 10
Yeah, he's lost it. So it's a couple of drivers have pitted. So Elstefan's come in, Rob's come in, Speedy has stayed out. Evans come in again for a set of mediums this time. Ali Deefa's coming in again from a set of softs. He's going to go back to hards again. Yeah,
maybe mediums.
Set of hards today. That's actually very
5 lap old hards.
Well.
Yeah, that kind of works out. That should be enough. 5 lap old, that should get him to the end. So what's Jack say? Well, because Jack's on hards anyway, he's going to want to see them through. Scotty, same thing. Moylan's on a relatively fresh set of hards. So is Johnny, but obviously Johnny now losing out to James and is back down into 8th. So Moylan's got a nice
through
bit
for Almighty Evan.
Spinning under the safety car. You naughty.
I can see Jack wanting to pit here though, because obviously they missed out a safety car. They might want to come into the pits and change those hards for a set of mediums. Here he is, he's coming in.
Yeah.
So the 3 at the front are coming in now. Evans is trying to back up a little bit so he doesn't get bogged down. Moylan will take the lead of this race back again. So he's on freshish hards.
Been held up there from the cars going past him. Now he gets released. He's back past McDutchface. Past Erez.
He jumped Erez, because obviously Erez would have been held up.
So a bit gutting there for Avi. Avi had a nice little gap out front. It was like almost a 5-second gap, and then this happens, and now he's I mean, he's got a free pit stop in a sense, but he's out in 4th.
Yeah, but he's on fresh hards, so that will easily get him to the end.
He's on fresh hards, but then Moylan's on 7 lap holds and Johnny's on 7 lap holds, so I reckon they'll go to the end too.
And also Jack's on fresh medium as well for Jack.
Yeah.
With Scotty as well, fresh mediums.
How many laps can the mediums do, like, competitively though? I mean, you're talking about getting probably, about 14 laps? 14 laps at that set of mediums at full speed after the safety car comes in? Is that too much for him?
I think it's doable.
I think it doesn't seem too bad, but when
they've got to nurse him a little bit.
I think he'll be fine. It's Jack.
Yeah, Jack's if it's good as anything, he's good at nursing his tyres.
Yeah.
Get some.
I find the same for Moylan too. I feel like Moylan's pretty good at looking after his tyres, so I don't think he'll have any issues going to the end on those hards. It's just whether they keep the pace going.
Jump for a P quickly while we're on safety car.
I'm literally about to say the same thing. I'll wait till you get back.
Okay, let's get back to this. You can now go through your P.
Switch it in and out. BRB.
Alright, let me quickly go through major position changes while we are sitting here. So penalty wise, we know that Evans got a drive through, he's got a serve after safety car has been released. Dutchface is on 6 seconds of penalties. It's not too bad for these guys, not too many penalties involved. As Speedy has overtaken Evan. Not much happened there. Tyre, why have we seen tyres? Okay, so biggest gainer right now is James Al, who's up into 14 places into second, starting at the back. So his strategy's panned out very, very well. And our biggest loser is Evan, who's down 8. Johnny and Avi not changed. There's a couple of not major changes, but there's quite a few in there. See, everyone has stopped other than James Al, who's on them hard still. So maybe should have pitted, chose not to. And also we have Mr. Carl, who's also not pitted as well, also on those old hard tyres. So we'll go back to the go back to this. Don't need to see what tyres people are on really. We can. We'll go back on it. Fuck it, why not? So we're just waiting now. Safety car should be in this lap, as Ali Defa should be catching up to the pack very, very shortly. by the end of the straight, I think. I think we should catch up. Should be on for an exciting race at the end though, so it should be quite good. We got how many laps left? 16 laps left. If I'm working out right. 15 laps, not including this one. 15 laps left. So going round now, they've all gathered up, and then we go. Safety car is in this lap, so we'll jump on board with Johnny so you can see the restart from Moyland on those 8-lap hold hards. And James Al, see if he can react in time to it. He has Avi right behind as well with Jack on fresh medium, so it's going to be hard for them to try and break away from Jack. Oh, jumped down too far. So safety car is now safely into the pitch. It is now down on Moyland to restart this race. Good timing as well. When's he going to go? When's he going to go? He's holding it as much as he can, Moyland. He's gone now though. He's not really caught anyone out off guard though, so it's a good start though. Good start, but not really caught anyone out. Johnny got a bit caught out a little bit there. As Jack is already trying to make a move past. There's a big crash. Big crash as Johnny is spun. There was contact between him and I believe that was Avi.
Was it Errors or Avi?
Was it Errors?
I'm not
I
sure.
think it was Errors.
Errors has dropped down a little bit, so I'm just assuming with Johnny now pretty much at the back of the pack. So not the best restart for Johnny there.
No, it's not good at all. There's not much he could do, but he got rear-ended. I'll check, jump back and have a look what happened on YouTube. Let's see if I could jump back a tiny bit.
Not ideal,
but there was a rear-end from somewhere.
But, I mean, Jack's up to 3rd position now on those fresh set of mediums, and he's chasing down James Al and easily getting that move done. James Al doesn't. Oh, wait, maybe he does. Oh no, James Al outbraked himself a little bit.
It was Avi, yeah, Avi clipped the back of Johnny and set him spinning.
Oh, did he? Oh, no way. So
that's not going to be happy for. Let's not be happy with Johnny there.
Jack has got some pace on these medium tyres. Loads of pace. I think Moylan's going to be a sitting duck here. I don't think he'll be able to do anything.
He's just got to hope that he can stay behind Jack and use his mediums against him and wait for them to fall off.
Yeah, it's going to be a tall order. Jack's looking like trying to do it now. Look at that. Down. Oh. They're pretty much side by side. Here they come round turn 18. Through turn 19, which Moylan's going to have an inside line for, but it's barely a corner. It's going to be a straight drag race, side by side, down the main straight here. Moylan's got the inside line though. Oh, look at that. Oh, Moylan pulling a fucking... was that Rosberg? Moylan just hanging it out there, trying to force the other guy really wide. It was probably a bit of a lock-up, but he tried it, didn't pay off.
Yeah, Jack will take the lead in this race again. Moylan be in second. I think Evan got a bit shaky, so he's at the back of the grid as well.
Losing out to Scotty. Yeah, so Avi and Scotty there switching places. Scotty goes up to 4th position. These hard tyres, they have such a warm-up period. It's so slow.
Yeah, I think Avi's also got damage as well from potentially that crash with Johnny.
Yeah, it might be. But it's weird. The damage is weird in this game too, because obviously
it don't show us.
It doesn't show.
I need to download the Sim Racer at some point to see if I can actually see that kind of information, as they're all fighting it out with James Al. James Al. They're going around this sharp hairpin. Scotty gets a penalty there.
Oh,
contact with Scotty. He just slammed someone into the wall there.
Oh yeah, it sounded like I was on board with Avi, and it sounded like it was Scotty and Avi, but.
Going 5 wide is not an option for you there, lads. Keep it calm.
Look at that. Avi's trying to get back past Scotty, going up the inside down into turn 17, and I think he's got the job done. So Avi up into 4th there. Scotty's now got Errors for company. Out in front, Jack is... He's
going to be at the back of this pack now.
Yeah, going for a set of...
big shame for him.
Set of mediums, obviously, to get to the end. You probably just want the freshest set of mediums possible. I mean, if there's another safety car, he'll have I mean, most people will pit and he'll be on some used tyres, but it depends when it is. He could, if there's one soon in the next couple of laps, he'll gain quite a chunk of places and be on relatively fresh mediums.
Or we could hang it out and maybe go for a set of softs and really push it.
Yeah, you could try that. I mean, everyone else will probably end up on softs if there's another one now, but...
So Scotty with DRS on Avi as they approach the heavy breaker zone at the end of this DRS straight, but not close enough at the moment as Johnny gets past Mr. Carl for 9th place.
So Carl's still in the points.
Yep,
He's
still on
currently
for a
licking
point.
his lips, knowing what happens if he gets top 10.
Johnny nearly lost the rear end there. There's another crash. It's Johnny and it's Scotty and Avi again.
Look at these.
Avi's got no wing.
And he's got no
Scotty
wing.
is got
Coming,
no wing.
oh,
What is
cutting
going
back
on?
across
Safety
there.
car again. A safety car's come out again.
What's Jack going to do? Is Jack going to stay out or is he going to pit?
Oh, I think I'll just stay out. I think at this point, there's not much he can really do here.
He's staying out. What's Morning doing? Is Morning staying out? Morning staying out as well.
Morning going to stay out as well.
It's quite a lot of gaps though. Morning wasn't lose that many positions, but it's too early to come in.
It's too early
for
for
softs.
softs.
Scotty's coming in, but Scotty needs a new wing, I think.
Yeah, Scotty's got no wing at all, so he might push for a set of softs.
I don't know. He shouldn't go softs.
He's leaving out on mediums.
He
hard, sorry. What's he going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hards.
Yeah.
And a penalty as well.
Won't make it. Yeah, 5 seconds. I think him and Navi both got a penalty for a collision with each other.
Yeah, they did. I wonder what happened there with them two. We have to wait and see what the steward's going to say, because obviously these two not known for crashing really.
No, it's quite a tight. It's a tight track though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The Dutch face is putting on a set of mediums that should get him to the end. They're only 4 laps old, so that should be a happy set of mediums there to the end. Carl is down in 12th now, so he got caught up in that a little bit. Lost that a couple of places. Carl's pitted fresh mediums. That's a good shout for Carl actually.
That is a good
Very good shout for Carl. But Scotty's on 12 lap old hards. That's not going to be the nicest tyre to be on at the moment. It's close now. I don't know what's going to happen now. We're 10 laps to the end. If you were Scotty, would you just pit for a set of mediums or a set of softs? Wait to the very last minute?
Yeah, probably. You kind of got nothing to lose in that position, have you?
Not really, no. Cause he's so far. I told you he's in 11th place though, so he can potentially gain a couple of points if he can break his way past Evan and Al. But they're all on the medium tyres.
Yeah,
so it's going to be difficult to do.
They're on fresher, quicker tyres. Like you could say maybe Evan's 9-lap-old mediums are more worn, but are they still quicker? Possibly. It might be worth him just trying something different. He could try and hang it out get a set of softs on. I mean, it'll be lap 19 and the safety car's going round again, so he could wait to the end of this lap, come in for a set of softs, and then go for it and try and do 9 laps on those softs. He's doing it now. Let's see what he goes to. I mean, he could still go for softs and just ease them in. He doesn't have to rag it. Let's see what he does.
I would imagine will be softs, to be honest. With 10 laps to go, it should be simple.
Yeah, it is a set of softs, isn't it?
No,
it's not a set of mediums. Okay.
Oh, they're fresh.
Yeah, 5-lap-old, okay. I thought his mediums were more worn than that, but 5-lap-old mediums, that's alright. He can rag them to the end. That'll be the plan for that, just rag the shit out of them.
Yeah, he should be making that quite easily. I think that'll be safety car in this lap after the guys have caught up.
Yeah, they're not that far behind. So the only person we've got on softs is Avi. Done 1 lap on him, so I mean, they're going to be pretty warm by the end of it because they just don't last in this game, but he should have some good pace.
Can he gain enough? That is the question.
It's going to be tough. He's got Carl in front of him, Evan, James, but James is on very fresh mediums, so that'll be hard. It depends how quickly he can get past Carl and Evan. If he can dispatch them really quickly, he might be able to get James with the tyre difference, but it's going to be tough for him.
So safety car should be in as they come around this corner. Should be saying in this lap in a second. So we'll stay on board with Jack and see when that comes in. Errors doing very well as well, up in the 3rd as well. Podium for Errors.
Pretty fresh set of hards as well. 6-lap-old hards. 3rd position, got Joe behind him as well. 15-lap-old hards. So.
Oh, he nearly rear-ends Moylan though. What is Errors doing there? He's got a penalty as well. When did he get a penalty?
I'm not sure actually. I feel like he's had it for a while, but I don't remember it. I don't remember seeing it pop up.
Yeah. I thought maybe he would have got it from hitting Wallen just now, but I think.
Wow, Jack's gone already. He's caught everyone out there. He's already
That's
gone.
gonna, is that gonna bog him down?
I think he might just get away with that.
Yeah,
No, it
he's
did bog him
okay.
down. It bogged him down. I think that bogged him
Oh,
down, unless that was his throttle control through that corner, but
No, I
that
think
might,
it was his throttle control because
that might be his throttle
Everest lost the
control.
rear end there going through there, so he was
Okay.
at full acceleration.
Yeah, okay, that must
That's
have
a great start from Jack. Really caught everyone off guard.
Yeah. And obviously Moylan's on the hard tyres too, so he's gotta be slower just in general.
Oh, it's gonna be a close race. Not so much, I don't think, for Jack. It's gonna be Jack and Moylan are gonna be out on their own now. Yellow flag's waving again. Who's gone round? Avi's gone round.
On softs as well.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Looks like
him.
I think it looks like he's just spun though. Yeah, it looks like he's just spun though, so he should be able to carry on. But now he's really far back.
And Yellow's waving again.
Face.
What's that?
I think that might have been McDutch face. He just dropped down behind Carl.
Going down the inside of Carl. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. And Carl's still fighting though. Carl's pushing it back.
Side by side, but I think McDutch face might just have it done. But Carl's looking to try and get the slipstream and try and come back at him, but gives up on it. Goes to the normal racing line. Oh, but deep. Beautiful. Carl takes a normal line. McDutch face goes too deep, and Carl retakes that position from McDutch face. That was really nice from Carl. Forced McDutch face to take the inside line. He ended up outbraking himself, and Carl retakes the position. But oh, it's so close. I thought Carl was about to run him into the wall.
Rob has dropped down 2 places as Johnny and James have both got past, but Dutch face is back on the rear end of Carl. It's going to be literally a drag race to the end, and Scotty's going to try and get involved in that as well, potentially.
Carl takes a normal line, and does McDutch face get it stopped this time? He does indeed. So.
Oh, what a move from Scotty!
Yeah, Scotty sees Carl kind of giving up to McDutch face and thinks, right, that's mine, thank you.
Johnny's got past El Stefano there. There's not much he could do. Although El Stefano's on the fresher tyres, I think El Stefano hasn't got the pace really as much as Johnny has. So up into 5th for Johnny.
Oh no! El Stefano and James have come together. James is round.
Oh no! I think I did see a little bit of contact between them.
Yeah, they were battling side by side. Battling side by side, and like the front end of James's car clipped the rear to side of El Stefano's there. They were racing so close side by side, and that's put James right to the back. That's a shame.
Yeah, he was doing well as well. He's doing really well. And they're in a party together, so there could be some choice words between the two of them. Speedy up in the 4th. Speedy's doing very well as well. Currently sitting in the podium place because obviously with that Errors' penalty.
He has started catching up to Errors as well. He was further behind, and then the gap was about 7/10, but Errors has pulled away a little bit on this lap. But the slipstream should bring Speedy up a little bit closer to him again. Jack's out in front now by 2.5 seconds. Moyland in second, but 4.6 second back is Erez. So Moyland's pretty safe. Jack's pretty safe. Moyland's pretty safe. Erez does have a bit of pressure from Speedy, but again, Speedy's tyres are 17 lap old hards. They're gonna
be fine to get to the end now.
They'll go to the end, but I feel like the pace difference should be relatively. Well, I don't know. I feel like the hards just last, but you don't lose that much time. But we'll have to wait and see.
The outside of Carl, but gets a bit unstuck, and that will cost him a little bit of time. But he should be able to come back at him into turn 1. No DRS available to him yet. It'll be on the next straight. It'll be available.
James
Carl's gone
Carl,
deep.
no, but yeah, that could give James the run that he needs. But Carl defended pretty well, placing his car quite nicely. But James just switches to the outside there and just hauls it round there. So James takes the 13th position from Carl, and Carl is down there in 14th and last.
Scotty LED for now having a little battle. Scotty goes to the inside, closest to the wall. Great drive out of that corner, and it's a simple move there, really, for Scotty up into 10th place. Scotty.
Nicely done, and we've got McDutch Face and Almighty Evan here fighting it out. McDutch Face gets past Evan. Yeah,
and gets it stopped this time.
Yeah, and stops and gets the corner done.
Oh no, what's gone? Erez is round.
Oh no, Erez
is round. He's right on the hairpin as well. Wants to be careful.
And there goes El Stefano. And does Rob get it too? Rob does get it. Does McDutch Face? Yes, he does. I think Erez is just pulling to the side. I think
Erez is really well there, actually.
Yeah, no, he did do it very well.
Corner.
It was good awareness from all around. Erez was there, but I mean, I don't know if it was luck for like, kind of where it happened or what, but he wasn't
jump by
too hasty getting back on. That's unfortunate for Erez. He was doing well.
Yeah, he was. He's going to get more points in that one finish, but he's got no wing though, so he's going to have to pit for a new wing.
Yeah. What's happened here? McDutchface is round. He's got no wing. McDutchface has
VSC.
completely lost his wing.
That has saved Errors a little bit of time.
Yeah, it has.
And Dutchface is in, so is James Al. Has he got a wing damage as well?
Errors
Is
is
he going to
serving
go
his
to softs?
penalty.
So James is choosing to go this window
Going
to softs.
softs. Yeah.
Not a bad shot, really.
Dutchface is still in the pits getting his new wing on, so that's going to cost him big time. Errors, however, has just made it out in front of a Dutchface.
James is going to have literally perfect stop for James. He's still out under the VSC.
Yeah. The only problem is he's 14 seconds behind Carl. However, he does have that fresh set of softs, and he'd have to be catching Carl for about 2 seconds a lap. No, in fact, quicker than that, and he's like 2.5, 3 seconds a lap to get to the back of him. So we'll have to see what James can pull out the bag. He might be able to put in some. We need qualifying laps here from James. Quali laps, please, mate.
He definitely needs it. It's a big train as well behind El Stefano, all the way down to basically Ali. Well, I say Ali Difa, but yeah, Ali Difa.
Yeah, pretty much Ali Difa as well. Yeah.
All going to have DRS on him as well, so Rob's going to be the first one to make an attempt. And look at the overspeed he has on El Stefano. El Stefano goes to the inside, tries to cover it off, but Rob's just going to go, thank you very much, I'll take the outside line.
Oh no, but he does hold it off.
He does hold it off.
El Stefano is a bit of a master at defending. We've seen this multiple times when he's trying to...
It's compromised his exit though, so
it has.
Rob
Rob's
again,
got the run on him, and I think
attempt.
Evan might follow him through. Evan's going past as well. Down the inside, is Evan also going to get Rob? He does. Beautiful from Evan. Down the middle of them both. And gets the inside of Rob. And El Stefano's under pressure from Scotty, pretty much. You buy one, you get one free. I said, you buy one, you get one free.
And El Stefano's just dropping down the grid as Scotty makes a dive up the inside of Rob. It's a great move there from Scotty. Late on the brakes and does that really, really well.
Scotty's made up that VSE has like been perfect for Scotty.
There it
He's
has.
gained like 4
really
places.
unsteady. Avi just jumped him as well. Those tyres that on Avi as well, are car, they're not going to be feeling very healthy either. 6 lap old.
But I mean,
a couple of VSC laps, a couple of safety car laps, but they're still not going to be feeling the best.
If you say they're probably what 3 laps old for full race pace, they're about 3 laps old. But the wear will still be high from the slower laps. But
yeah,
you never know. He's right in the back of Rob. Those tyres are probably going to be quicker than those hards right now. Still, he's pretty much pushing him around, so he's still got a bit of pace.
Johnny Stokes making a move on Speedy for third. So Speedy's going to lose his third place, potentially snatched away from him. Joe's doing very, very well. Yellow flag's waving again, though, and I believe that's...
It's Carl, is it? Or Aldi
Carl.
It's Carl.
It's okay, he's back going again, and James Al is going to be closing him up.
Yeah, that does help James Al massively. The gap's going to come down now. It's 3.1, 2.8 seconds, 2.6 seconds. Wow, 2.4. He's, yeah. So the that like 13-second gap has turned into 2.5.
Oh,
and Errors is round.
Oh, Errors, you're doing so well. You're going to get some points on the board.
I know, he's smashing it as well. That's so unlucky for Errors.
Now what he's doing is smashing his car.
Yeah, now he is just smashing it properly now.
Big twitch there from Joe. Do you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Just went onto it when that twitch happened.
Big twitch. Tyres, I think, are knackered.
Yeah,
right
21
now.
up old hards. But I mean, he's got a gap to 7.2 to Evan. He's just got to hold on, really. But I mean, Evan's tyres at 16 up old mediums. They're not going to be that fresh either. They're both in the same sort of boat. Scotty's right on the back of Evan as well, and fresher tyres.
Yeah, by the time Scotty and Avi catch up, their tyres are going to be knackered as well. So he might be in a good place there, Joe.
Yeah, he might be right. Might be able to hang on. I don't think there's much Johnny can do. Moylan can't do anything. Jack's out in the lead. Oh, Evan runs quite deep there.
Defence there, I think, to help out his teammate. There'll be some good scoring with Red Bull as well. If they can finish 4th and 5th.
I think Scotty's going to get Evan. Not that I don't have faith in Evan, but I just feel like the tyre difference here. Scotty's got quite a good pace right now as well. Yeah, DRS is going to kick in. And I don't think...
Potentially before DRS doesn't even need it, really.
DRS comes in, but I think he would have got the job done anyway. And Scotty up the inside of Evan. And there we go. Job pretty much done. And now it is done. And now Evan's got Avi to fight off as well. But Avi's
trying to swing back Evan as well, trying to get the inside. But Scotty's got much better traction on those 12 lap old hards. Mediums even.
Yeah, not much he could do there. Now he's just got to see if he can keep Avi behind him and has. Oh no,
Oh, he's lost
Evan.
it.
Yeah, he just lost it. And is Rob gonna? Oh,
Wait,
Avi, what happened
Avi
there?
got stuck.
Well, who's
Oh,
that?
it's a crash. It's
There is.
Scotty.
No.
Scotty's gone round. He's taken Rob with him.
I didn't even see.
Safety car's come out again.
I didn't even see Scotty's car there because I saw it looked like Evan hit something, but there was nothing there on my screen. Because I thought he got. So I thought he just got a bit back endy, but he like stopped, and I was like, "That's weird." And then you see Scotty in the barrier, so it just wasn't showing on the screen. But I think Evans clipped Scotty. With Scotty, Scotty's obviously spun. Evans clipped Scotty, and then obviously that's where that's all come from.
So will Jack pit a set of softs now to the end?
I think everyone's gonna have to pit. I think if you stay out now, it's well, you're gonna only get one lap.
Safety car's only going to be out for 1 or 2 laps. But it's going to be a very quick call. See what Jack does. Jack is heading into the pits, so I'm assuming Waller will be following him.
Yeah, I think Moylan's pretty safe. He's got 13.6 to Johnny, who's probably gonna have to pit, and then another 3 back to Speedy, who's probably gonna want to pit.
Yeah, Joe's definitely needs to pit.
I mean, everyone.
There's actually come at a good time for Joe.
Yeah, this has helped out massively. There's Moylan in the background as well, pitting in for a set of softs. We're going to see Johnny coming in the pits. So there's Joe coming in the pits.
Yeah, Joe is coming in
Evan's
now.
far enough back to not get held up, actually. Avi's going to get a free pit stop. Well, does it? I can see Avi staying out, you know.
I can see it, but I don't think he should.
Oh, he's got no wing. He's got no wing, never mind.
Oh, he has got no wing. Yeah, damaged it, isn't he?
If he had a wing, I reckon Avi was going to stay out. But in comes Rob as well, El Stefano, Al Yudifa. Scotty obviously got no wing, so he's going to have to come in.
Carl's coming in.
Stay out. Carl, stay out.
James just stayed out.
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, Carl did stay out.
Look at that.
Carl's jumping up massively now. He's up into 5th.
9 lap old mediums, right? And he's got James behind him.
Yeah, he might as well.
But all he's got to do is hold out, maybe for like a lap. He's just got to try and hold on for like a lap.
Could be in this lap.
It could be. So it could be 2 laps. He'll have to hold out for 2, but it's quite a tight racetrack.
Everyone behind. He's the only medium runner on a field of softs.
It's one of those where it's either gonna. I mean, he had nothing to lose. He was out the points.
Definitely.
You know, it's like definitely don't get any points, or maybe get one. And I think he's made the right call there for the chance of give it a fucking go.
Yeah, why not? We'll see what aboard anyway with these guys because they've had
Cole's
to come
sitting
through
there
the section.
looking into Mrs. Carl's eyes, thinking, "I need a point. I need a fucking point."
So safety car will be getting told if it's coming in or not. Round about now, it doesn't look like it is. It looks like it will be out 1 more lap at least. So it's actually help. Oh no, it's in this lap. There'll be 2 full laps of racing.
That's fuck Scotty though. Look how far behind he is.
Yeah, Scotty I don't think will catch up because their gears will be dropped or their power will be dropped right now.
There's got to be any DRS either, which might help Carl out. I mean, I know that the high difference is going to be quite substantial, but he just has to hold on.
It's going to be very close now because I don't think it wasn't what Carl wanted. Carl would wait at least 1 more lap. Safety car is in. Jack's already gone now. Jack's gone and again early, but it's not quite Moylan this time. Moylan's a bit wise to it. So Carl, he's doing very well at the moment. He's up there. Good start as well. So Scotty's losing out massively to this. Yellow flags are waving again. It's Carl. Carl's gone round.
No.
Oh, Carl.
Carl, you had one job. You had one job, Carl.
Just stay in the race, Carl. Oh no.
This is a good. This is a good finishing, though. Everyone on soft tyres. The top 3 all on softs. What they got?
Great last few laps.
Oh, Jack had a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a twitch.
These front 3 now, all on soft tyres, all on 1 lap old soft tyres. Even Joe as well. Joe's up into 4th right now. You put the pressure on him, as Mrs. Carl just said.
No, I think she put the pressure on him because Carl knows what's up for grabs if he gets a point.
Literally, Mrs. Carl flashed him.
That's
basically what happened.
She just gave him one of them and go, "You can have the other if you get a point." And he was like fucking flustered. He completely bamboozled him and he spun.
He started sweating.
That's it, mate. Proper sweating.
Oh, I've gutted, Carl. Gutted for you, mate. Gutted for you.
Evan's pretty close to the back of James.
So there'll be no DRS now, as crucially. It's literally done on ERS and pace. So Moylan's already losing a second to Jack. I think the battle for him is now 2nd place as Ali Deefa's had a little bit of a spin. That's going to be a wing damage definitely on his car. Or I don't know. It looked like he hit the wall quite hard there, though. It should be at least a yellow wing there. Riley
Yeah.
Deefer as James and Evan are going side by side, a little battle. I'm not sure who's getting who here, but they're side by side going through the pit straight. I think by the looks of it, it's Evan going to take the move. So Evan got the run on James there. So it's a great move. But James dives down the inside, tries to hold that back, and he does brilliantly defend it there from James, and he gets that 5th place back. Fantastic move there from the Alpine driver in the McLaren. All this is doing is helping out Speedy right now.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it?
El Stefano is battling for a point with Avi right now. Avi's struggling a little bit. And Avi's got no damage though, has he? So Avi's just driving along as normal.
Dutch Face is on an old tyre still, but Dutch Face is lost, isn't he?
Yeah, he's spun.
Yeah, he's still spinning. Mate, the camera angles are so bad. You switch to someone, it doesn't even show you the car, and you just see the rear wheel. So bad.
Evan and Johnny. Sorry, Evan and Evan. Evan and Johnny. Evan and Evan. Evan and James going side by side again. That's well defended by James to keep his 5th place. Give Speedy a bit more breathing room ahead as well.
Can James hold on though to the end? I think he might be able to. Rob's doing good in 7th as well. Could be a good finish for him. I think he's going to be safe from Avi from behind him. So he's just, can he get any jump on Evan or anything like that? Evan's lost out a bit of ground actually to James, so
we'll jump back on board in a second because Jack is about to cross the line and win this race. Not at the cleanest of races, but he has pulled it back to take the win. Waller comes in second
as well. Johnny in 3rd. Speedy's coming around. Good race from Speedy there, 4th position.
That's a great finish for him.
And there you go. James
takes 5th.
6th Evan. 7th Rob. 8th Avi. El Stefano comes through in 9th. Erez in 10th. Erez could have. It was unlucky for Erez. Is he going to keep 10th?
Erez could have done more.
I think he's going to keep 10th unless he's got 2 penalties. He keeps 10th.
No, he's all good. He does keep 10th.
There's Scotty in 12th.
Claim 12th.
Scotty's was doing so well as well. Yeah, he found so much pace in that little just end stint there.
Oh no!
And then that crash just absolutely gutted it. With Dutch Face
very excited last few laps
with no wing, and here comes Carl. Carl's probably crying, about to cross the line, knowing that nothing's going to happen. He just has to go to bed and go to sleep.
Rob said Scotty tried to kill me. I think Scotty tried to kill everyone.
Yeah.
So there we go. Carl crosses the line to wrap up this Miami race. It was literally on the cards for some great finish points for Erez. Great finish points for Carl. James gets driver of the day because obviously he started at the back. Do you agree? What do you think?
The thing, I mean, yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree, but it's kind of just based off like positions made for the game, innit? That's the only thing I've heard. I don't fully disagree though. He's done well to finish.
He did do well.
5th.
I reckon because I know James has got the pace, so I would expect James to be up there. Speedy being in 4th, that's a big shout for him. A great finish for Speedy being in 4th place. 8th as well, down on 6 stops he's made. I think mine was going to have to go to Speedy.
Yeah, for me it was between.
Because he was at the back of the grid at one point, Speedy.
Yeah, my choice was going to be Speedy, as much as I don't want to give it to him. I think he's done brilliantly, to be fair.
Yeah, if he's got to be done.
I think it has to be Speedy. Like, it can't take it away from James. James did well.
No, James did really well, but I think Speedy
loads of positions. But I think Speedy's
fault
that
for that.
Yeah.
So Jack just messaged me saying, just do my best Max Verstappen impression around Hungary. Yeah, clearly. So we'll quickly round up. So Jack claims claims the win and the fastest lap as well. 26 points for him. Moreland in 2nd, Johnny in 3rd, Speedy in 4th, driver of the day. 5th place, James L. Hats off to him from side at the back. Evan comes in 6th, Rob in 7th, Avi in 8th, El Stefano in 9th, Erez in 10th, Rob at the last point. Ali Difa comes in 11th, Scotty in 12th, 13th is my Dutch Face, Carl with a disappointing 14th, and our DNFs today was only Lister and GGC. So there we go, that wraps up our Miami Grand Prix. I'll quickly jump to the calendar and we'll see what's on the cards next.
I have no idea.
I believe, if I'm right in thinking, it is Britain. And it is a British GP sprint.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
James said he didn't have the straight line speed. He was like a snail. It looked like he was getting eaten up on the final sector where it's the longest part of this straight. But yeah, so Alex, how was it being back for that one race?
Yeah, it was good to be fair. I have missed commentating. Like I love commentating more than racing. Commentating is something I could do all the time. It's just a shame I just don't have the time to do it, which sucks. So
Brilliant.
it was good to be back, um, and hopefully I can get a couple more in before the end of the season.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, Alex. It's been a literally an actual pleasure to have you back again.
It's alright.
So
Obviously, I
guys,
mean,
don't
I'd try more if I was about. Just doesn't always happen.
honestly, mate, you're always welcome. No, always welcome in my box.
Obviously, mate. Obviously.
So join us next week on Monday for the British GP sprint race. I will be trying to set up the Twitch channel for DXTV Live this week, so do stay tuned for that. Hopefully get some graphics on the go as well, so fingers crossed that works out all right. But I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's commented during the race. James, Jack, Rob, Mrs. Carl, Lexi, who else has been chatting away? I think that's it really. It was only the main five there. And obviously, big thank you to my main man, Nevo.
No worries, no worries. Thank you for having me back. Thank you everyone for tuning in, watching, commentating, and thank you for obviously putting on the race. Obviously, it's nice to see the LPR races. They're always really good, always something going on. Um, so yeah, just thank you and hopefully see you soon.
So don't forget, if you
Good night.